post a tweet.
Oh, that is not at everyone. Why? I fucking...
What did you do?
Ooh. Nothing. I'm fixing it. Because I capitalized the E in everyone. It was like, I'm sorry, we can't do that. Trying to get in fisticuffs with me. Ooh.
I'll get in fisticuffs with you. Let's fight. Vestige time. Let's fight.
We do have a promise. We've got a promised duel.
They've dueled with their words. It's time to duel with their weaponry. Hello, chat. We're live. We're already talking about our gals because gals are pals.
Yeah.
Kind of. Sometimes, who knows? I don't know what's going on with them. What's up, actress? Hello, Charlie. What's up? We're doing our last potion permit stream tonight. That's the plan.
Yep. They'll be permitted no more. Permittent? Oh!
My brain was like, promiscuous. I'm like, that's not the right word.
Hey!
Writer, bitch. Hi, y'all.
Hi.
Wait,
Hello.
I don't want to go to options. I want to go to play. I want to be Spaden.
Yes.
So what's up? All right. So ooh, someone's dying. Let's go.
Oh lord.
I love when it's like sometimes a repeat of who was in the like hospital previously, but I never remember because there's like a week between playtime.
Yeah.
The amount that I'm like,
it's a little bit of a magoo of injured people.
Yeah. All right, cool. So I haven't treated her before. Grapes. Or have I? Fuck if I know.
Who's to say?
I don't know. Okay, so let me tell you, I need to fem gush at Bradley Boo. Actually, it's not even fem. It's just I'm so used to it being. But anyway, so I'm weak to ads, right?
Yes.
So I was on the old gram, the old Insta, and I was recommended this thing called Nail Boo, and I'm like, okay. This can't be exactly what it says it is. So let me do some research. Also, hi Raven. Mwah. I was like, let me do some heckin' research. So I actually looked up like reviews not on the site and shit like that because I'm always dubious when I see like ads for shit like that. But I am weak to Instagram ads. I've learned. I've bought so much cat shit on Instagram that my cats don't even like, but it's a for me thing.
They like the boxes.
They do. They really do. But so I looked up this thing called Nail Boo, and it is dip nails that you do at home, but in the formula for the base coat that you put on, as well as the nail dip itself and the activator in the formula, it might, I think the vitamin is biotin, but I could be wrong. I have to look at the
that sounds right.
Because biotin strengthens your nails.
Yeah.
The formula actually helps strengthen your nails, and I have really weak nails, and my nails chip so fucking easily because I'm a crafter. But I also want to have pretty nails because having pretty nails makes me feel good about myself, especially when I'm filming TikToks and stuff like that.
You are preaching to the choir. And it's expensive to upkeep
oh my God,
if you're going to a salon.
Like if I remember right, like the amount, it's like $1,200 value for manicures in each fucking dip thing. Like in each color. And I'm like, that tracks because this is a full mani. Yeah. So basically you put on like a base coat, you dip your nail, and they actually have because I usually keep my nails a little shorter because they break so easily. They're like, here's a tutorial for how to do like shorter nails. You like dip half of it, and then you dip the back half. Like you put the base coat, dip, back half, dip again, and then put the activator on, and it'll help you get like a better short nail mani. I was like, okay. And I looked up like fucking reviews, and people are like, I love this shit. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I've been looking at, like, the gel. Have you seen those gel, nail... Well, also, just for the sake of chat, doing your nails ain't girly, but that's besides the point.
It's really not.
That's a
that's why I was like,
gender ambiguous activity.
I was like, why am I saying it's femme? It's not. Matt Mercer fucking paints his nails all the time.
Yeah.
Alright,
But heckin',
do I have silver nugget?
have you seen those gel, like, polishes that are in, like, a little paint palette?
I don't think so.
I've seen those on TikTok. And I'm tempted, because I've been doing the gel manicures and those constitute. Because I used to do dip at the salon, but the problem is with dip at least at a salon is that they, like, use, like, the little drill bit to chisel away at the nail, and that gets heckin' so screwed up.
My nails are so weak because of doing gel manis.
Yeah. Heckin', I'm working with rice paper. My nails break all the time.
Yeah,
which is very frustrating.
Yeah, my nails break constantly.
And both of us are fanatics of having the long nails, because if you can see from any of our OCs,
yeah,
usually they're rocking a pair of talons. Yeah.
Avi's the exception. I've had Avi length nails and I wanted to die.
I love Avi length nails.
I didn't know how
You've
to put
seen
on...
me operate.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't know how you do it, because I tried to put on jeans with my Avi length, like, fucking claws, and I hated my life. I'm like, this hurts, and I don't know how to function.
You adapt. Like, when you decide that that's, like, a thing, that you're like, oh, I'm about this, life finds a way.
Nah.
It's similar to, like, when the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park, life finds a way. Like... I still do this. I open cans of cat food and stuff with a spoon. Because when I had long nails, you can't open them.
No, it's such a pain in the ass. I'm like, I have to open my
so
bubbly with a spoon. No, too much work. It was immediately
oh my
too
god,
much work.
that's so much less work.
No. Get my,
what?
I'm a little goblin person, and let me get my little fingies in there.
Oh, alright.
I know what I'm about.
No, you're not wrong, though. Like, I love the long nails, but having, like, nub grubs that you can just get all up in shit, impeccable.
That's that good shit, man.
That's also why press-ons are a way of life, as well.
Oh, yeah, I quite like press-ons, but my nail shape doesn't, like, because my nails are, like, so spindly, I can never find ones that, like, actually fit properly.
I getcha.
And, like, trimming them down, just, like, bleh.
I'll hook you up. I know a couple, like, stores that have, like, different sizes, because I'm the same way.
Yeah.
In the sense of, like, because they don't, no one sits you down and is like, if you go into the press-on aisle, you need to look at the side of the box, and if it says XL, baby girl, put it back, or baby person, put it back. Trust me.
Listen, anyone can be baby girl if Izzy Hands can be baby girl, okay?
Baby girl.
If Izzy Hands can be baby girl, we're all baby girl.
Know, listen, baby girl, you see that XL, you put it back. You evade, you run. Because I have literally, because of, like, a lack of time in purchasing too big of nails, I was in a little show called Chicago, whatever, definitely glued, like, the thumbnails that were way too big onto the skin of my thumb, because I was like, this is not falling off. Because we're not doing that. And so I was, like, there with, like, my nail remover, like, my nail polish remover, like, oh my god. Get off, and, like, shaving away at it. The final shackles.
Like, get off of me. But I'm like, I will say, while they were a pain in the ass, I loved my Halloween nails that I had for a while. I was pretty about them.
Oh yeah.
I liked those. But now I'm like, I'll send you a picture of, like, what I ordered. Because I got Scylla-colored nails that I can do, which I really wanted. I got pretty black ones with, like glitter in them. Which I'm sure my husband's gonna love. Because he hates glitter. I got, like, this really pretty, like, fiery red.
Ain't nothing wrong with glitter.
And then I got a, I essentially got mood ring blue. It's like a mood ring turquoise.
Oh, so I know exactly what color you're referring to.
So if it's, like, cold, it gets darker. If it's hot, it gets lighter. And
Oh.
it's my favorite color of turquoise.
It changes?
Mm-hmm.
That is awesome.
It's a mood ring of nail polish, or it's like nail dip, and I'm here for it.
I know you already work with resin, so I'm sure you're already well versed in this, but wear a mask when you use that stuff.
Oh my god, absolutely.
Because I've seen the dip powder, and ooh, that in your lungs sounds painful.
Yeah, no, I always wear, like, dust masks when I do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I wear dust masks, if I ever have to dry sand. So, I'm pretty versed in that-ish.
I know. It's worth saying. Heckin'. Oh yeah! We have Princess tomorrow!
We sure fucking do, bro!
Oh man.
I'm excited.
Me too. Heckin'. I'm curious to see what will best us this next time. Maybe it'll be a flight of stairs. Kidding.
God.
That was so good.
It kind of was stairs. It was the stairs that bested us, bro. It wasn't even the water. None of us could make our fucking dex saves to get up that fucking staircase.
I'm leveled this with you. I don't know if you've noticed this about Maxine, but a little bit behind the scenes. Hi, welcome. Braden Alexander, player of Maxine, Eileen, the Mauler, you know, whatever. Welcome backstage into the Maxine experience, as we call it here at Nat19 Verse.
I love the Maxine experience. I love her.
Yeah.
I didn't even mean that in a
very
lewd
popular.
way.
It's very popular.
But anyway.
But
continue.
if you look at Maxine's stats, I kid you not, they are either like very high or 10. I think she's got 2 very high stats, but I rolled almost all 10s. On that
thank you so much for the gift subs. Dude, that was also me with Regan. Regan is my most middle of the road character ever. Cause I was sitting with Logan and Aaron, like in Logan's office when I was rolling her stats. And I just like, I look up at Aaron and I'm like, oh, well, she is who she is, I guess.
I rolled extremely well on those 2 first stats. Like, I think it was the first 2 rolls I went with, and Aaron was like, oh man, I wonder which set of stats you're gonna go with. And I was like, but it was straight up like 18. Like a 16 and an 18, so I could get I'm like, you mean I can have these impeccable stats and then be totally average at everything else? Count me in.
Dude, I'm so about that. I love having
Aaron's
stuff.
inspiring that way.
Yeah.
Because he was the first person to play like a really low stat character in Digimon. He had some pretty intense negative stats, if I remember.
I've learned with Fio that I really love having dump stats. Like, I'm kinda on a high with her right now. I'm like, I love it, because when she hit her devil trigger, it boosts, like, your stats. So it boosted Fio's intelligence to a 10.
Right, I heard of this.
Yeah, so she's no long doot potatoes. She's like, doot, oh my god, also I have Virgil, totally not Virgil in my head being like, ooh woo, I need more power. She's like, ooh, ooh, I need more power, because that's what the voice in my head's telling me.
Hey, what if you got tired of being cool? Wouldn't it be fun to go ape shit, Fio? And Fio's like,
yes,
that does sound very
that
exciting.
does sound pretty good. I would like to go ape shit, please. I don't know what that means, but yes. I know what shit means in multiple contexts.
Goes into double trigger. I understand!
Oh my god! Okay, I get it. I still can't read though.
Oh, Theo. My word. I think he did roll D4s, but I think I think you did that for
You did that-
Vestige
You
too.
guys did do that for Vestige because I remember getting to know
Our
Spencer.
stat. Oh.
And
Continue.
This bitch was so upset. He's like, hey, I have a question. What did you roll for, like, when you rolled stats? I was like, oh, we rolled D6s.
I didn't know that.
He was so upset. And I'm like, that's...
Obvi's had a cushioned life from the start, I see.
she's got some pushing for her cushion. She's a curvy gal. But anyway.
Hey, yo. Not what I was talking about,
I
but
know.
hey, yo.
Hey, yo, what's up?
My God.
But, yeah, no, I rolled D6s for Avi.
Well, ain't that lovely for you? To
It
be
is,
fair,
actually.
I
and
think-
with my rolls, I need the help.
that's an excellent point.
It's the universe
Well met.
balancing me out, you know?
Naturally. But I think by the time you had joined the party, especially since your 100th episode has just passed, I guess we can talk
Why-
about this.
I mean, yeah, I've officially been around for 100 episodes, and my friends have yet to tire of me, so I'm still here, I guess.
We never will.
Give it time.
I'm
kidding.
No.
I'm kidding. It was a joke. I did intend that as a joke.
No, 4D4 was impeccable, I have to tell you guys, because, with the way that Vestige has gone, you can really feel the characters growing and improving.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
That said, not that I've worked very much on my lowest stats for my character, because charisma was that dump stat for Fenris, and she.
I think that makes her more charming, but that's me. But
when
I also
she
have a
died, that's
main-
also the stat that went down, which is a gift.
Dude,
Thank fuck. Any other stat would have been a problem, probably.
both our
I'm glad
charismas
she's back to
went
that
down.
-7.
Dude, we both lost charisma when we died. Hi, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, when you die, are you really gonna come back more charismatic?
No. I've played into Avi's awkwardness more since that happened. Cause I'm like, yeah, she was awkward enough before.
I mean, I don't think that in any situation, anyone's ever really useless in combat. I think that just to address that, I don't think that that's like a thing. Like, there's always something you can be doing, surely. I mean, I also am playing the most, like, flexible of the player characters, arguably.
Yeah. Sorry. Fenris, it was the first letter and it fucked me.
All good.
Fenris has so much that she can do. Like, she is probably, I mean, that's the thing with, like, especially, well, depends on how you build your cleric. But clerics can be so versatile.
Clerics can fuck you up.
Yeah.
I stand by that.
No, clerics are
I'm-
fucking terrifying, and I want to play, like, a high-level cleric at some point, because it's been
I want you to
forever.
play one so bad. I'm excited to see other people. Not that I'm like, I love playing the cleric. I really, really do. I want to see other people play the class because I think we have so many great players and like role players. There's so many different approaches to a cleric.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to see them all. I want to see them all, Hayden. I want to see them all!
I love seeing players play different classes. I think that's the benefit of, like, having so many campaigns with our group, because we get to see people just kind of stretch their legs in different ways, and I think it's just really delightful.
I gotta tell you about what I mean, I think you know of the one shot. It was the incinerator one shots, but the one part that whenever we talk about it that we tend to gloss over, but I think was like revolutionary a little bit, and I want to do it again, is we rolled for what class and like what character we were kind of getting.
Oh, that's fun!
Like Logan had not built them. He kind of had like, you're tiefling and you're or I don't even think I was a tiefling. I think I just got like wild magic sorcerer, you need to retrieve a staff, and he kind of let me figure out everything else.
That's neat.
And I mean, I loved it. Granted, I'd played a sorcerer before, but playing a wild magic sorcerer is just completely different.
I love wild magic sorcerer.
Chef's kiss. I'm so excited for Maxine. Just to rage at any point, because I forgot that I gave her wild magic stuff. Because, I don't know, that's the direction we went in.
No, I love that with Max, because Max is kind of unpredictable sometimes, with just, like, in personality. That I think her being wild magic makes sense for her as a person.
I mean, why not? And it's also fun because she's like the most unmagic. She's the most unmagic character I play. And so for her to be going through what I've personally deemed magic second puberty is hilarious for myself. Cause like, she doesn't know what's going on. I've never talked to Erin about why it started happening, so...
Something, Malcolm in the Middle, I don't know.
Hey, yo.
I guess that's a lot more sexual than I intended it, but whatever.
What? Sorry, we were talking about Maxine. I was thinking of it from Maxine's perspective.
I get that vibe.
Dirty dog!
It's like, oh, what?
Shame on her! My word! That was another fun part of last Thursday.
Yes. Gosh.
When Chris was like, it's not hot! And Max is like, I
don't know what you're talking about, it's kind of hot. What was he talking about with it not being hot?
No, it was the shout at, like, he was getting all chained up, and she was like, haha. He's like, no, not, haha.
It's like, but haha.
But, I know you don't think it's funny in this moment, but I'm sure if I tell you about this later, maybe you'll find it funny.
No.
No, whatever, I find it funny.
It's like, you're just stupid and you don't understand why it's funny. I'm just making a bunch of stuff
potions.
Right now. Yeah, just because I need money.
Money. But, I'm excited.
So good.
To beat up more people. And to wild magic surge. Because I haven't looked at what the barbarian table even is. Because why would I? I mean... surprises.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know what's coming. So
I'm not gonna roll. I'm not gonna be able to choose anyway.
I think that's the best part is like, you're like, I don't know what's coming. So I'm extra surprised. And I think there's so much fun in that.
It's a... progress for me. Forgive me, I have a euro, so I'm enjoying it.
No, eat your food, baby. You mean a gyro?
No.
I say hurting myself.
I mean a euro.
Yeah.
That's a, don't! Ooh, that's an argument.
I don't even want to argue about that.
I know, because you agree. Because... gyro! You wanna go get a gyro?
Honey, I live in Texas. I know that's how people say it down here.
Oh god. Yeah, let's all go in our big ol' F-150s and go get some gyros.
Some gyros. Your ankle feels weird and your right eye feels weird. Jesus, you are all fucked up. We'll just start at the top. So, diagnose this shit. Because diagnosing helps me make more specific stuff and also helps me unlock more stuff.
Yeah. But heckin', I'm so jazzed. We get so much D&D in the next couple days.
Yeah, I'm so happy. I'm watching the D&D movie on Friday with Ale before he leaves.
I need to do that. I'm such a fool. I've been waiting to go see my movies. My people, they're busy. But I'm excited to see that. Sorry, you just reminded me.
Nah, you're good.
I'm excited for those movies. Because I also want to see... I kind of want to just pull, like, what you and Ale are probably going to do and see both the same day. Possibly.
We saw Mario last night.
Oh, shit! Awesome!
We were gonna do a double feature, but just because of how schedules worked out and how my brain's been, I was like, I don't have the, spoons to
live in a theater.
I am ADHD enough that I'm like, the moment the movie's like ending, I'm like, okay, cool, I can go into the sunlight.
Yeah.
It just, I get too distractible. Which is a
yeah,
great
and
podcast.
some movies really. Some movies can be a little difficult to sit through. Not to say anything to the movies you saw. But
yeah, I am very much that way. I'm like, sometimes I can only do so much. And depending on the day, I'm not into double features most of the time.
Yeah. I'm kind of contemplating whether it's worth it or not to do it because I don't go to the theater very often.
Yeah, I don't really go unless I'm going with Alejandro, honestly. He's the big movie buff. I'm like, I like going to see movies. Don't get me wrong. I just don't actively seek them out because I'm like, it's gonna come to DVD and or like, fuck, that's so old at this point. God. It'll come to streaming services. I know, right? And then I'll
That's
just watch
fault
it then.
too. That was me with Puss in Boots, The Last Wish, which I still haven't seen.
I'm pretty sure we bought that. Alejandro can correct me, but we bought it. It's so good.
Heckin' Beavis and Butthead. I was like, oh, I'll watch it on Disney Plus, and everyone was like, really? And I'm like, you're right. Never mind. I'm gonna find the streaming service that will have it.
I was like, it wouldn't be on Disney Plus.
Exactly. That's why everyone was like, really?
It's like, bruh.
I can't wait to see John Wick 4. I have to see that movie with my dad because my mom calls my dad John Wick.
I've never seen any John Wick movies.
Oh, they're good. Like, I'm not like
that he cares about
into
his dog,
them.
and that's all I know.
That's honestly all I know. I think someone wronged him at some point, and either he's still kicking their ass over it, or
it's new people.
Something. Exactly. But they're fun, and they're just lovely. I love a John Wick.
I am like, I love a Keanu Reeves, so I'm down.
Yeah, I stand a Keanu.
Not to be confused with Aaron's fucking Pokemon character from forever ago.
I also love that Keanu from what I've heard of him.
I'm like, I've heard he's a delightful himbo with an Alolan Vulpix, and that's all I need to know.
Yeah, that's how many of the boxes checked right there.
Right?
Loves animals, is a himbo. Sounds good.
I was like, I'm down for that.
Don't mind if I do. I've fallen in love with less.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Heck, and everyone has my number now. They know that I'm the himbo harbinger. I don't know.
The harbinger of himbos.
I don't know.
That's not like at all what that would mean, but I do think that's funny.
Totally, but it is fun. Yeah, exactly.
It just
Heckin'.
sounds funny. Is it correct? No.
No.
Is it funny?
But it's quite a title.
No, it's a great
If it
title.
worked.
If it worked, it would be a great title.
If only. The Hoarder of Himbos? I don't know. See, that kind of sounds like icky at that point. Because that sounds like I keep them all in a pen somewhere.
See, what I picture...
I'm like, no.
Okay.
These are my Himbos, not yours.
You've seen
Sorry.
The Little Shop of Horrors movie, yeah?
Yeah.
You know the moment in the dentist song in the movie specifically when the dentist like opens his closet shrine to his mom is like, oh, mama.
Yes.
See, I picture that kind of
I want to
shrine.
play the dentist.
Oh my
Sorry,
god,
side
dude!
note.
I got to do some of his parts for like rehearsal, like just for fun. when I was doing that show in high school. And it is
I'm so jealous!
Oh, his song is so fun. Because I was jumping from
Son,
doing...
you'll be a dentist.
You'll be a dentist.
Getting off on the pain you inflict.
Really love.
So good.
I still know most of my chorus bits. Like, from doing, like, the singing narrator. Because I was at Chiffon.
Oh, yes.
I still know a lot of my choreography.
Dang, dude.
It is just in my brain because I suck at learning choreography so much that I have to work extra hard to get it. So, because of that, it's just in my brain. I'm not a fucking dancer, man. I'm not.
I'm a strong mover at best, and that's just what I tell people, and I hope they take it at face value.
I'm a flailing McFlailerson in the booth, but on stage I'm like, I don't know what to do with my body.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I saw you badger mushroom.
Yeah.
Pretty hardcore.
Because I'm a flailing McFlailerson in the booth.
I don't know. You were throwing it. No, I'm kidding.
I was throwing it back. The oath of throwing it back.
Disrespectful. Disrespectful, like.
I love to throw it back. Oh, disrespectful, like.
But I think the only choreo that is, like, built into my brain was the choreography for the bows of Thoroughly Modern Millie, because the director put me up front because, I don't know, she was like, yeah, this'll ruffle their feathers, and fucking put me there. And I had to learn this, it was the whole time. Because, you know, you're doing bows, so you've got to schmoof because people are, like, coming out to do their bows, and they will run you over, because it's their moment. They will run you over. I was one of those people. I will run you over. If it's bows, you better schmoove. That's how we do bows. Everyone knows the rules of the road.
And if they don't, they're gonna get run over.
So help me. I mean, I wouldn't do it, like, the bitchy way. But I would just, like, you know, like a little Roadrunner moment.
Yeah.
And be like, well, I was where I was supposed to be. I don't know what they were doing.
It's like, I was just doing my job. The fact that they could
promise I was so nice when I did theater, guys. I promise.
Where the fuck? Where's Cassandra? Bitch, where are you? Where do you live?
Cassandra!
Diligent, hardworking woman who spends her day assisting her friend all of it the Moonberry bathhouse. Okay. Does Osmond have a house? Are you in the Osmond house? We're gonna go to the Osmond house.
Osmond?
Do. No, it's weird. The police officer's my neighbor. He's delightful, but you know. Are you here? No.
Also, apparently the mecha that we saw last game is around Legion size.
I saw the size comparison.
Big. My god.
I'm very proud of Logan for keeping the giant robot under wraps for this long when we've all been like, so there's a giant robot, right? How was your 14-day with Michaela and Bibiano? It was great. We did a bunch of my my MSQ stuff, a lot of my Black Mage quests, and let's see. And then we got Alejandro in. He's playing a summoner, and he's an Aura. So I'm a little tiny little blue marshmallow bean, and I get to look up always.
Oh.
So if we're in the same
party,
like
real life.
Yeah.
No.
I'm not even that short compared to him.
I love you. I'm sorry. It wasn't easy. It was there.
I love you too. Also, yeah, if you can give me a tip for finding people, I'd appreciate that on our last stream. But yes, welcome to the chat. Also, hello.
Hello.
Be careful in certain areas. Oh. Oh, baby. My fellow they be. Oh, baby, I know. I've learned. Also, my friend Mickey plays a, I'll explain this next time, Sony. It's our last potion permit stream, not, Chaos Crew.
We're breaking up!
Your dog can find people for you? What?
How?
How, though? Oh, Runeheart wanted a scent for herself. That's so cute.
That's adorable.
Technically. My friend Mickey, she's the bunny girl race. I'm blanking on, oh my god, what the fuck are they actually called? But it's fine. She is playing a little bunny in the 2B thigh highs. The Vieira, thank you. In 2B thigh highs with like a little thong butt. So that's what I look at constantly. I'm pretty used to it. That's just Mickey.
Not a bad view.
Yeah. I'm fine. The 2B thigh highs, I want them for my little Lala. I want to be 2B.
What? For sleeves? Or pants?
I want to be a tiny little Lalafell in my 2B thigh highs, okay? They make everyone's booty impeccable, and I need to be a big booty Lalafell strutting my little black mage self around Eorzea, okay?
My god, impeccable.
I have my needs. Yeah, I know I gotta get to Shadowbringers. I'm just saying what I want for my life, okay?
Ain't nothing wrong with having wants and needs and, you know, getting what you want and whatnot.
I'm allowed to plan for my future, Raven. Also, Raven, if you wanna find me on 14, I'll boop you and I'll let you know what my username is, cause I'm on Primal Exodus. If you ever wanna boop me on there. Yee. Weapons of ass destruction. It's pretty great. All right, so we don't have any other quests right now, so let's go. I'm gonna go harvest some stuff. Are you on the free trial? Nope, I actually started paying pretty early on because Michaela is she's like a master crafter. So she makes me pretty much all of my equipment. Actually gotta log on tonight because I think she made me some more. And I just—
Also, you're grandfathered into the game. I love doing that with people.
I just started paying really early on so then she could, make me better equipment than what I would be getting even on, like, the market boards and shit. So.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, and Ale's also paying.
I'm running out of yarn.
Oh no!
Motherfucker. I'm supposed to have more of you! Ooh.
Where did you go? I need to buy more. You just reminded me I need to buy more resin. But
I will quickly go grab some more yarn.
Yeah, go for
Luckily, I have something in like a similar color, like whatever.
Well, the nice thing, Arcus, is let me tell you a little story here. Final Fantasy XIV, the free trial, if you just want to try it and see if you like it, is free up to level 60. So, you can try it. There will be some limitations, and you can look up what those are. But it is free up to level 60 if you're okay with those limitations, so you can at least give it a try. And there's not a time on the trial, and honestly, Yoshi P, who, you know, is our Lord and Savior, the creator, the wonderful man's, but he actually encourages people to take breaks. Raven,
that's awesome.
Raven, if you get that copy pasta and put it in the chat, I'll read it off. I haven't had a chance to read it. I got it while I was watching Mandalorian with the hubs. I will check it after stream.
Yeah.
And I'll let you know. I really appreciate it though, because I just wanted some specifications for your commission. I had some D2s to get done for previous comms that came before yours. So as soon as I pull those and like confirm that they're good, I'll start pouring yours. And I will try to pour like 2 a day. I'm gonna be making some more, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm gonna be making some more molds so I can get more done, but I will keep you posted. I appreciate you. All right, so I gotta read off this copy pasta.
All right.
Did you know that the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV has a free trial and includes the entirety of A Realm Reborn and the award-winning Heavensward expansion up to level 60 with no restrictions on playtime? Sign up, enjoy Eorzea today. There you go. There's my endorsement. I was so like, oh, okay, I don't want to play this game for the longest time. And now I'm hooked. And I am at the point of drawing my little Lalafell baby. I want to do more. I want to play it all the time.
You're such a dork, and I love you. I love hearing about your FF14 adventures.
It's fun, and I like that I'm not like so hyper fixated that I'm burning myself out. You know?
Yeah,
it's
you're not like,
fun.
this is my personality and only.
My voice is not well enough to read a whole cow fanfiction.
It's true.
So,
I will not allow them to do that.
No.
We will hold off until we have survived.
Post-surgery.
Yeah. Sorry, y'all. Well, I mean, it's for the good of Hayden. Well, heckin'.
Yeah, I used to dread reading the endorsement on my Scylla streams. I'm like, I don't want to play. Stop telling me to fucking play. Because when people hound me about it, I get really annoyed.
Yeah.
But,
well, that's just anything. Telling a person
scores.
to do something enough won't get them to do it.
No,
That's
especially with me. I'm
principle.
so fucking stubborn.
Anyway, Hayden, if you got like any free time, if you like wanna watch that compilation I sent you 10 years ago,
Oh yeah! I did kind of forgot. I do want to watch
It's
that.
okay. I will find it and pin it.
I'm sure I could.
I will find it.
I'm like, I could scroll up through our DMs, but that might take a while.
My god. No, I'll pin it for your easiness. So, you know, so that if you're ever lying in bed, when you're recovering, that honestly might be a heckin' good time to...
That might be a great recovery time.
Holy,
so yeah, definitely pin it.
I mean, you'll be inwardly screaming, because I'm not even finished with the fucking campaign. I've got 2 sessions left to watch. Sorry, we're talking about Court of Fae and Roses by Dimension 20.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a Regency game, for those who don't know. It's all about the bloom in the Feywild, and so it takes place in the Feywild, and it's lovely.
I'm so here for.
There's a specific romance. There's a specific romance I've linked, Hayden. I won't say more than that.
Can't believe I didn't know this fucking ability.
That is awesome. Oh, the game never told you about it.
It might have,
never, like...
but I talked so much over this game that I might have just forgotten between the weeks.
Well, if it's by the end of it, I mean, at least we learned it eventually.
Yeah.
But heckin'. For context to Claire, the specific romance compilation that I sent Hayden was for Rue Hobb, because I think Rue Hobb is like, it was my gateway drug into a court for Fame
Flowers?
Fame Flowers, yes. And
Thorn and Roses is a different thing that I'm trying to get Braden to finish reading. Have you
I can't!
Have you?
I've been reading my Warrior Cats like a good Christian!
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I refuse to do that. I'm just saying, you'll not understand until much later, but I'm Team Reese. Have you met?
Yeah.
I'm Team Reese, and I love him so much. And
okay. I haven't met Reese.
but
Who?
You have.
No, we were talking about.
You have met Reese.
Wait.
You haven't met him by name yet, but you've met Reese.
Okay.
But Reese is my favorite. I love him.
Okay.
And
He's not the guy that she was hooking up with that was, like, in the human village with her, right?
No.
Okay, cool. Because if
He's
that guy
in
comes back in any
corpse.
capacity, I'm swinging. if any of the humans come back, I'm like, get this shit out of my fantasy.
This isn't why I'm here. Oh look, it's
Bring on
a Regan. It's a Regan.
Bring on the Feymen! Bring on the Feymen!
Or Fey women.
Bring them on!
Or bring
Yes.
the Fey women to me.
That is
because
adequate as well, yes!
there's-
Bring them on!
There's a Fey woman in the second book that I'm like, hello.
Oh my god. Dude, I don't- hold on, let me look at what chapter I'm on. I have not been able to get past that part.
That's fair. It is very spicy. But there's not a- I'm gonna tell you right now, there's not a whole lot of spice after that point until like 10 more chapters.
Yeah, I woke up during the 10 chapters later part because I was listening to it.
Yeah.
I fell asleep. And I woke up and it was like, he moves his hand. I was like,
Yeah, waking up to that when you're not prepped.
wait a minute.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, that shit. You're like, where the fuck did this come from?
Hey!
You're like, oh,
You guys hated each other the last time I went to bed! You guys were arguing! This is Court of Thorns and Roses that we're talking about.
And it's
Which is,
delightful.
written by, Sarah J. Maas?
I think it's Moss, but...
Moss? Yes, that sounds much more believable. Yeah, well, what chapter am I on? Come on now. Oh. Like, I don't know if this is accurate, but like, chapter 23 of 47.
Okay.
I keep having to stop. They are too much. They are a lot.
That's fair. I need to keep reading the second book, because there's, like, characters that I'm like, I don't know how I feel about you.
That is, not to change the topic from, you know, critically acclaimed fantasy romance series.
No,
but, that has been my struggle with, Warrior Cats recently. Is I've been like, you guys, because everyone's a hot mess in those books right now. Because I'm reading through the new prophecy right now, and these warrior cats be wild and Hayden.
They are. Cats,
they be out of their.
So.
They are out of their goddamn minds.
I've never read the books.
They're an interesting time. I've talked about this part on Twitter, but this has happened twice. I've read maybe 9 of the books now, and there have been 2 instances of kitty atheists. In a world where, like, no, we're pretty sure they're real, at least in the, like, cat society. And it is wild, and because the first, like, I read these books as a child, and I never clued into this. And the first time it's like this whole thing of like the leader of the clan goes through this whole existential crisis because one of her higher ups wanted her position, and so he betrayed her and like killed a whole bunch of people, killed a bunch of cats, did a lot of evil stuff. He's like EVILS. Evils, I guess.
Yeah. He's got the evils.
Yes, he's got the evils. His name's Tiger Claw. He's all fucked up.
I've heard
he
about
literally.
Tiger Claw.
Oh man, he leads freaking dogs to come and eat the village.
Oh my god.
The clan. He killed the cat's mother and left her there as like a little final treat to be like, yeah, get a taste for cat blood. That tastes good. Follow me.
Damn.
These books are fucked up. They talk about like cats dying all the time, but like in all these different terrible ways. Like they moved, like books later, they've moved locations, and there are these kitty pets, which are like house cats, and they're fucking mean, and they find like this young warrior, and they straight up murder him for fun. To be like, Nana, boo boo, we're gonna hide in our house now, you bitch. And then they like beat them up and jump them, and are like, we will kill you if you keep killing people, and they chill out. But it's a wild in time, and this isn't even the romance. The romance in these books are bananas! These cats are doing too much! I am sorry that this has turned into my rant, but
it's cool.
I have been sitting on all of this. I've had to walk away. There's this, ooh. So I'm sure you've heard of Firestar.
Yes.
You know Firestar, you know. He used to be our main character, but you know him. So the, like, next chunk of the series is kind of following his daughters. And, like, the offsprings of, like, all these other cats. And, like, Tiger Claw. He's got, like, 4 kids, because Tiger Claw got around, you know? He fucked. He fucked. He's got rogue kitty cat children. He's got legitimate children. It's a whole time. And, literally, Squirrelflight, who is, like, one of my favorite characters, because she's, like, a little sassy orange cat, and I'm like, that would be me. Because she's, like, all fun. But, oh man, she falls in love with one of Tiger Claw's kids named Brambleclaw, but they have it hot and, like, cold because frickin' Brambleclaw keeps talking to his little bitch stepbrother, Hawkfrost, and Squirrelflight's like, he's evil! Stop it! And Brambleclaw's like, but he's my brother. And Hawkfrost is like, we need to take over all of the clans, and we need to get rid of all these half-breeds. And Brambleclaw's like, you're literally Tiger Claw and a rogue's kid. You are a half-breed by that standard, my dog. And he's like, nah, we gotta fuck him up, because Tiger Claw's coming down in their dreams. No! And Tiger Claw finds a way to get into their dreams! And so it's like, Hawkfrost, Brambleclaw, you're gonna be leaders of clans. I'm gonna teach you in your dreams. It is wild. These cat books be wildin'. And that's not even. So, Little Miss Squirrelflight starts a whole love triangle between her, Brambleclaw, and this other cat named Ashfur. And Ashfur's just like, I like you so much, Squirrelflight. And she's like, I like you too. But Brambleclaw keeps ignoring me, and that's just so hot. And then they make up. And then I think Ashfur, in the next few books, is going to turn into the villain. That's just my hypothesis, because I see the writing on the wall. Ashfur's like,
this dog
you don't love me, Squirrelflight.
Running wild. I had him
I'm so sorry.
No, why? I had him track down Cardwife.
I feel like I am just yelling at you about these cats. And then, Squirrelflight has a sister.
Okay.
Her name's Leafpool. She's a medicine cat.
I remember this.
Now, to backtrack a little bit, I gotta tell you about a little previous prophecy when they were trying to find their new home. There's this cat, these 2 cats. One was named Feathertail, and the other one was Crowfeather, and they kind of had a little relationship, and Crowfeather was so in love with Feathertail, but Feathertail realized she was part of the prophecy, and she needed to go kill this mountain cat by jumping on a stalactite and stabbing him through the back, which was really hardcore, but she kind of died. Yeah, she straight up croaked because, you know, she jumped from the top of a cave and, like, drove a stalactite through a mountain cat's back and died. But Crowfeather, devastated, right? My dog is like, I will never love again. The moment he sees Leafpool, he is like, my God.
Maybe I will love
again. And Leafpool is like, leave me alone. I am a medicine cat. And he's like, okay, but we need to run away. And she's like,
why?
What? And he's like, we need to leave because we can't be together because they're from different clans. You know, the drama.
And she's like, I said no, bro.
No! That's... You would think!
Okay.
Leafpool's like, I love my clan! But I will go with you because I am in love with you. Because you stopped me from falling into water one time after he is so mean to her. The entire last 2 books. Like, he is such a little pissant. And then Leafpool finds, like, the new place where they're gonna see their ancestors and, like, the Star Clan, whatever. And Feathertail comes down and she's like, hey, you can totally like Crowfeather if you like him. And Leafpool's like, man, everyone keeps saying I like this dude that I cannot stand. And then she nearly falls into a lake and he saves her and she's like, we need to run away. And so they leave. And then they immediately come back. And oh, it's so bad. These books are wildin'. Cause then all these badgers come and attack the clans because they've been getting bullied. And so they have to go back to board them. And then this cat we've been reading about for like 6 or 7 books named Cinderpelt, who is like my favorite cat of all time. Very early on, like, she was going to be a warrior, but she got hit by a car because of Tiger Claw, because he fucking sucks monkey balls. Sorry, hate Tiger Claw. He got her to be run over by a car because he was trying to run over the leader. That was one of his many failed murder attempts. And so the whole time she's been like our medicine cat. We love her, we stan her. She's like Leafpool's little homie. She gets murdered by a badger in like a 2-sentence death. This character that I have loved, their light just snuffed out. This book does not hold back.
In this way.
It's so you're just getting waves of these cats that you keep hearing about, and you keep getting like, aw, I guess I like that one. In comes a hawk. In comes death. Wolves. Like other cats. It's bananas.
Can
Anyway, I might be taking a break from the Warrior Cat series after I finish the new prophecy, because these cats are making me angry. I think that's the end of the
rant.
I'm just saying it's on site, Aaron Hunter. You are a brilliant author, but my god. I did not expect to feel these feelings for cats. I understand why I was so crazy when I was younger. That was my... Whew. Do you feel... Sorry, I'm coming down from it.
Do I
any
what?
series got you like that? Like it's
Percy
on
Jackson?
site. Ooh. Yeah.
Especially after Burning Maze in the Trials of Apollo series.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, if you know, you know. Riordan, that was unnecessary.
Riordan's another crazy one too.
He's one of those
does not
authors
hold
where
back.
he's decided the gloves are off, and I'm about to read Sun and the Star whenever that book gets to my house next month. If anything happens to my boys, Will and Nico, I'm a fucking riot. I'm gonna be so upset.
Just to check for my I stopped reading. Where are like Hazel and
that's in the Heroes of Olympus series.
Yeah.
Hazel and Frank come in the second book in Son of Neptune.
Yes, I think I read part of those. They are great. Yes.
I'm gonna say
Frank,
I prefer them more
Frank is
individually.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna say I love Rick. His writing of romance isn't always the strongest.
I think he got very lucky with his main ship in the series.
Oh yeah,
being,
with
like,
Percy and Annabeth,
so easy to write.
They're perfect.
And they're just, I feel like they write themselves in the sense of like, you know.
Oh yeah. Honestly,
Dynamic.
I think, because I know Percy is based off of his son, as well as himself a little bit with the sass. I just don't think, especially in the second series onward, his writing of romance is very strong. In Trials of Apollo, they play with it a little bit, but it's not anything like specific. It's more about them talking about grieving for lost loves and also grieving those mistakes that you made along the way. They explain why, Nox. Hera explains why. She's like, that's a Greek blessing, and it can't exist in the Roman world. And also, I don't think that was exactly true, because we know Hera plays games. I think she wanted him to blend in a lot more. Oh yeah, no, the best romance outside of Percy and Annabeth is Magnus and Alex, because
I've not read those books.
You find out pretty early on, so this isn't a super spoiler, because it's something Alex touches upon his or herself really early on, that Alex is gender fluid. Some days they're a boy, some days they're a girl. And they actually,
very cool.
She actually says at one point that they don't like to go by they them. They prefer to just go she or her, or she or like he. And I think that's really cool. Like Rick's actually been like, yeah, you can refer to them as them, but in universe, they don't like that. I was like, that's fucking cool. Because you find out pretty early on why Alec, like where the gender fluidity kind of comes from. And I think you would actually really like the Magnus Chase books. I know Spencer really likes them because they're Norse, and Spence is super into Norse mythology.
Yeah.
But those are you're gonna have to read them though, because the audiobooks suck. They're really bad. I showed them to Alejandro, and he's like, this is and like the first one is bad, the second one is terrible, and the third one is passable.
That's unfortunate.
And I'm not an amazing narrator. I'm okay. These are bad.
I'll have to check out the physical books. It's been a bit for me. Just because usually I'm listening to books while I'm working on my projects and stuff.
Yeah. A really good book series and like audiobook is the Kane Chronicles. They're a fun romp. They're the Egyptian series. Ooh. And it's actually getting a Netflix series.
Ooh. Okay. Cool. I'll have to check that out. Because I am in need of new books, because there's only so many times you can listen to the same books and keep falling asleep before you finish them. I still don't know what happens at the end of a book I've read like 80 times.
Yeah, I feel that.
I'm on the second of the School of Good and Evil series. Mm-hmm. Because heckin' those books amaze me. Oh gosh, what is the second one called? Beans. I have it right here. Shoot. A World Without Princes. That one's been interesting, because they basically just separate the schools by gender, and then gender shenanigans happen. Ooh, a Claire. I am down for graphic novels. I could be into a graphic novel. I don't know if I can put myself through Ready Player One. I already did that.
It was
when I thought that book, when that book was original. No.
It's not good.
Yeah.
I was avoiding saying it was bad and uncomfortable.
Yeah. I read that book in high school and I was like, really?
Yeah.
This is what y'all are? It really?
It's there's some stuff that is verging on non-con. There's some implications, and it just gets weird. Like the thing is, the idea is interesting, but the main character fucking sucks and I hate him. He's terrible.
He has
He
How do
gets
I put this?
obsessive and kind of possessive of...
He's like soggy cardboard if it was a main protagonist.
Yeah.
Just ew.
Yeah, the kind that you're like, blah, no,
And unfortunately, the book, it doesn't mean to sound like that. Like, I love a protagonist that makes my skin crawl, but that was not the intention.
Yeah, it was intended to be an okay thing, but it was not written that way.
Icky. But yeah, I mean, that's one bad book in a sea of incredible books out there. Heckin', I don't know if I've ever recommended this book on stream, but I know I talked about it on my Twitter forever ago, if I can just find the title here. Where are you? Reggie, super long time ago. The Septimus Heap books are really good.
I've never read them. My friend, Justin keeps recommending them to me.
I personally think you would like them, but that's just possibly my point of view. Here we go. What Moves the Dead by T. Kingfisher is a really, really, really good horror novel. The audiobook, impeccable, and the main character is non-binary.
Oh, hell yeah. I think you've recommended this to me.
Yeah.
Because you're like, do you want NB Baby? I'm like, is that a question that you're asking me right now?
They're very good, NB Baby. And it's based off of a Edgar Allan Poe book.
Oh, hell yeah.
Or poem. Let me double check that fact. Yes, it is a retelling of Poe's classic short story, The Fall of the House of Usher. But I think just if you enjoyed The Last of Us, you will enjoy this book.
Okay. I do like The Last of Us.
It is very, very good. It is very good and ooky spooky. It's hard to find good spooky books that are kind of a good balance.
I agree with that.
Cause I kind of like a sprinkling of a little bit of a young adult feel to them sometimes. Like the Unbound series does that really well, where it feels like a young adult novel, but there's terrible things happening. And I think that's Neil Shusterman. I seem to gravitate to his work in particular. Because
sometimes you just find authors that you just really like, either their writing style or the content that they write about.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big, like, yo, what if person. And so his book Dry, which talks about the... Hold on, let me just make sure I'm saying this right. Because it's about a specific type of drought that happens. And the passing of this law that causes... Okay, here we go. Basically, it is when the California drought escalates to catastrophic proportions, one teen is forced to make life and death decisions for her family. It's so good. And basically, it's about, you know, hey, what if the tap ran out? What if the government just tucked that under the proverbial rug enough until there's actual issues? And I think that book really captures it well, and it's a good survival book.
Hell yeah, I love shit like that.
I'm surprised. Did you hear they are continuing the Hunger Games series?
I did. Weren't they gonna do a story on President Snow, or is that already out?
I have not the foggiest, but I'm really surprised that Suzanne Collins is revisiting that universe after so long.
Yeah, especially because I'm like, I feel like it wrapped up pretty well, and even though, yes, it was slightly open-ended because you finished it, right?
No, I kind of was like, you're gonna kill Prim like that?
Okay. Do you want to know the end, or do you care?
Sure.
100% sure?
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna, even if, I will enjoy, I read spoilers for my books all the time.
Okay, see, I'm very sensitive to spoilers, so I just always like to double check. But, it ends with, like, Peeta and, Katniss getting married, and, they go back to District 12 after, like, it's, you know, been restored, essentially.
Right.
But, the book ends with her just, like, holding one of her, like, her baby in her arms. Like, Peeta's running around with, like, one of their two kids, and she's holding the baby, and she's like, I never wanted kids, but Peeta did. And, you know, that's fine, and I'm content with that. But, she's just sitting there kind of like, I quite like how it ended, and she's just sitting there, not reminiscing, but reflecting on the fact it's like, will my children ever understand that they are running around on what used to be fields of corpses? The corpses of the people who came before them. And she's just, because of everything she's been through, is unable to truly let things go, but is doing her best with what she has, and is doing her best to move on. And I'm like, it's very...
I got goose flesh just from that description of it.
Yeah, some people didn't like how it ended. I was like, huh. Interesting, because at that point in time in reading books, I was so used to there being a conclusion, like a proper conclusion and happy ending. Yep. But...
And they live happily ever after.
It's like, after everything that Katniss and Peeta went through, can they truly have a happy ending? No. The answer is no.
I love those type of endings. I think those are the type of endings that really do it for me as a reader. Where it's
me
like,
too.
Oh, I guess they keep living.
Yeah, they keep living, and they keep finding something to live for, but they're still struggling along the way. And I'm like, I think that is pretty fucking prevalent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Heck, and that's also the best with horror movies and stuff too. Or horror books.
I love a good
when
horror
it's just
book.
Like, yeah, I need to balance or find some more good ones to chew through. I don't know, because I look for a lot of specific things when I'm looking for horror books.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there's anything that I've seen, really, that I want to sit down and that is just, like, just right. Because, like, the Unwind series is just such a interesting and dark topic.
Yeah.
Because, for those who don't know, the Unwind series comes with the precedence of, man, what if your parents, up until you're 18, could decide that they want to unwind you, and then your organs get given for surgeries and stuff.
Oh my god.
They just unwind you. They just take you apart. Your parents say, nah, you're not a good kid, you're not getting good grades. Take them apart.
That's right fucked.
Yep.
But interesting.
I won't talk to how that's the political solution to certain things, just to avoid that segment of the book, but it's an interesting time. And
I love stuff like that. It's like, this is an interesting read. Also, this came out of somebody's head.
Yeah. There is a whole part of the first book where one of the main antagonists, like one of the biggest bullies for the whole book, he ends up getting unwound, and it is the first time that the book sits you down and walks you through the process of what it feels like for them when they are taken apart.
Oh my god.
And this is a character that you have been compelled to hate the entire book. Like, he has done every, antagonistic thing. Like, the main two characters are kind of a couple, and so at one point, like, he tries to antagonize within their relationship and does some terrible stuff. You know, he causes an uprising that leads to a bunch of people's deaths, all this stuff, but in the end, you know, he ends up at one of these facilities, and just because it's one of those books where it switches points of view, so you're hearing it from, the character's name's Roland, and you hear it from his point of view, and just, because they don't fully put you to sleep for it, and it's like, and there go, like, my hands, my arms, my this, my that. There's not much left. Like, the language that is used is so blunt, and so, it is just chilling. And it is such a effective way of, like, because the first book is to kind of get you into the concept, you know, the main characters are of the age to where they need to escape, whatever reason they're being marked as to be unwound. And from that point onwards, it's like, oh, this is the villain. Just this, like, this whole concept. This has gotta go. It's so good. It's a good series. It's very, very icky and gross.
Oh, that's interesting, though.
Dude. And they talk a lot about, like, the concept of if you're getting, you know, bits and pieces from different people, does that mean that their soul is going with them? There's a lot of conversation about that. There's even, like, have you ever heard those stories where someone, you know, gets a heart transplant and they hated green peppers before, but they love them now, and the person that they got the heart from loved green peppers or something like that?
Yeah.
They, like address
something...
that.
Oh, that's interesting, because I'm like, there's something, like, in the biology, I guess.
Yeah. And in one point of the series, they, to continue the petition of, like, no, this is a good thing we're doing, they straight up make a person out of parts. And then that character becomes, like, a huge, important part of later story. But,
that's
like,
fucking neat.
He's all these parts. Sewn together. Is he one person? It's interesting. It's fun.
Okay, I have a new fishing rod. That means I need to go to there in the morning. I saw that it was Saturday in game, and then I was like, oh, I want it to be Saturday.
Oh, I want it to be Saturday too. Are you excited for Saturday?
Yeah, of course I am. Why?
I'm just asking.
Okay.
Anything you're looking forward to? I don't know.
No, I'm just curious.
I'm excited for the mansion. I think that's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, because that's where we left off, right? If I'm remembering correct?
Yes, and I feel like Aaron has been specifically waiting for Quintus.
Yeah.
I see actress in chat talking about the Ren Fair, and I cannot take, because this is obviously, this is totally not obviously them, bragging about the fact they get to go to the Georgia Renaissance Fair, I'm assuming, and I do not!
Yeah,
I'm so
I don't get
upset.
to go this year to the Ren Fair, but I'm definitely going next year with Justin and Rachel, because Rachel has kind of demanded, she's like, I'm taking you to the Ren Fair next year, and that's just how that's gonna go. I'm like, you're my best friend, you're my wifey, I'm not allowed to argue with you, and I know that.
Yeah,
I have some very strong-willed humans in my life.
It's true. Hell or high water. Heckin'. Ooh. I missed the Florida one, which is, like, I love the Florida one. The Florida Renaissance Fair, if you get to go, is an excellent time. They are a wonderful staff. But it is, in fact, Florida. And so it is boiling hot.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's the same beef that I would probably have with the Texas Ren Fair.
I've been to the Texas Ren Fair. It's too hot. But is it really fun? Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest here. I really want to go to Bicolin, which is the stinking LARP event in, oh shoot, Quebec. I'm sure, I think it's in Quebec. sounds Quebecian, because it's like, we're going to Bicoline. Are you going to Bicoline this year? No, yeah. Do you mean, like, Bicoline? No, Bicoline.
Yeah, that sounds about right. The Texas ones are really cool, though.
I really want to go to the Georgia one, because that's the only one that I can imagine, because, like, Georgia has trees. Trees are cover. And there are mountains, so maybe they're, like, not as muggy as some of the hotter place conventions and heckin' Ren Fair things.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you know right now, when we go to Colossal Con, we're gonna be cooking outside because it's August in Texas, so...
That's why I'm petitioning that we go and do the pool thing and hang out by the pool until 3 a.m.
I was talking to my friend who goes to, like, who's always going to Colossal Con. She was like, we have to go to the, hi Apollo. We have to go to the water park. I was like, fucking duh. She and I have been wanting to go to the water park.
Open.
Yeah.
It's open late.
I was supposed to guest
I
was supposed to guest Colossal Con Texas forever ago, and I don't know why they never followed up on that, which is annoying. But might have been previous agency stuff. I don't know why. But
don't know.
But
I don't know.
But I'm excited to just go in general.
I'm like looking at cosplay bathing suits, but none of the ones I've found so far are either fandoms I'm in or people I can cosplay. In the sense of like, I'm not cosplaying a minor in a bathing suit. You are out of your goddamn mind. I'm
cosplaying, I'm gonna do a bathing suit cosplay of my character Koenji from Help of Fox Senko-san. Because Naru has a Senko bathing suit cosplay, and she and I have been wanting to do this for like 4 years.
Yeah, heck and get it. I've looked at some cute ones, but I'm like, I don't know. I'm still looking for the right one for me.
Yeah.
So that I can be obnoxious and bring a floaty to the convention and just float on by.
Live your truth, bro.
Like, Hayden, are you guys taking photo? Hold on, let me doggy paddle over there.
Oh, it's too early. Alright, we're gonna...
Oh, no.
What we will do is I'll go do some work at some places to get some extra money. Hello, my sweet Zeke. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, I can give you a gifty. Here you go. Be friend. There you go. And let's do some stuff at the post office. Door's locked because it's Sunday. What's up, Osmond?
Those Sino bathing suits were really cute, though.
Those were actually super cute.
I was shook. I sent you that first one, like, you need to show Alejandro
I did.
this.
He was very tickled by that.
But those, like, the little string bikini one, that one was kind of a slay.
I'm like, I can't pull that off, but it's cute.
It's cute. I mean, we might see someone in that bathing suit and be like, ah, nice.
Hell yeah.
If you think about it, anyone can pull anything longer, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't know Aaron was in this call.
Hey, I am nothing like that young man.
Mm-hmm.
That lovely friend of ours.
Mm-hmm. Where do I want to go?
That sweetheart.
That guy of a heart
with
sweet.
Yup.
You know what? I'll go back to my house and I'll make a bunch of potions. No, actually, I don't need any right now. Where do I want to do work? I could do work at the police department again, maybe? What's around? Stev's house, the Heart and Sparks. I don't do work there. Hannah's house. I don't care for Zhao.
I don't care for him. Me neither.
I don't care.
He seems
for
like
Job.
he's got
stinky energy.
He's got stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he's up to no good. I will say, like, going to Colossal Con, I'll be curious to see, because I know you've experienced how conventions have changed due to COVID. People
have less boundaries than they did before, which is saying something. Because the boundaries were already questionable.
Out the door?
Yeah,
I was like,
what I've noticed,
what do you mean less?
And this is as a guest, I've noticed people have less boundaries. So,
oh shit.
I don't know how that translates to fellow attendee. It's gonna be an experience for me, because I've always been given the back alley accesses and things like that, where I can like hide, and I can go hide in the green room and stuff like that if I get overwhelmed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people can be a little less kind than they were before, in my experience at least.
Ugh.
Which is a little frustrating. But, I don't know.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
I think people got used to saying things with a screen in between them.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And so they just don't understand that you literally cannot say certain things to people's faces, or that you should not. I'm a little nervous to encounter that, but I mean,
we should be fine because we're just together and most people won't bother us. I want to go hit up like the artist alleys and shit like that for sure.
Yo, you know, you and I are about to spend so much money to nervously shuffle up to someone and be like, can you please draw our character?
Yep.
Here's a reference. Okay, I'll be back in like 3 hours. And then we will shuffle off.
Yep.
The hall we shall have. Because I think that's like that's what I really spend my money on at conventions.
Same, honestly.
Is like pins, keychains, like, I'm all about that artist alley life. I remember when we all went to SoccerCon, I had gotten there earlier, or I had woken up earlier because of the jet lag. And I scoped out where in the artist alley all like the Digimon stuff was, and the Bleach stuff, like everyone's interests, and I just helped everyone absolutely empty their wallets. I was like, there's a Gabumon hat being sold. I just want to make everyone in the group aware. So have your credit cards ready when we enter the artist alley hall.
The fact that cons take credit and debit now is the most dangerous thing to ever fucking happen to me. Yeah. Like, it's really convenient as a guest, or like someone who's tabling, it's real convenient. But as an attendee, whoo, that shit's dangerous. I've watched someone empty their wallet at my table. That's how I know that shit's dangerous. I mean,
Heckin'. Yeah, I guess this will also be my first convention having, like, real people money. Like, my own. I mean, back when I was going to conventions and I was, like, 16, 17, my parents were giving me, like, an allowance. Like, alright, here's 40 bucks. Please don't disappoint us. And then I would come back with, like, all of my JoJo figurines. Like, I am sorry.
Are you, though?
No, I don't know. I'm looking at them right now. Mista's still stinky, so... I do have an in-the-box Tanya Ida Funko Pop. Please never tell Michael.
I won't. I don't give a... Dude, I don't give a fuck. Listen. There's shit I will never tell people because, like, Ale knows other actors that I am fucking dork about some of their work or a dork about the properties that they're in that I've been like, don't ever tell them how much I like their work. I will cut you.
Yeah, I can. Oh my gosh. The fact that when we got back, I made eye contact with the insane collection of Idatenya keychains I had at the time. I'm so glad I didn't bring them.
Dude, I was like, I'm so glad that that didn't happen to you. Because I would have perished. Not because of you, but like, if I were in your shoes,
I think you would have died laughing.
Oh yeah, no, I totally would have laughed.
Because my face probably would have turned straight up purple.
Mm-hmm.
Like, beetroot purple. Pulsating, like, I need to leave. I don't need to explain to you, Michael, about how I used to have a joke that I was definitely in love with Idatenya, and everyone took it way too far. Including me. You know, we all do crazy things in high school.
Oh yeah.
I was a high schooler, I was silly, and the world yes-anded me because I had a platform at the time.
They could have been into Shigaraki from MHA, so you know what? They made the right choice.
I have an affinity for hall monitors. He's not the first hall monitor I've been in love with. That would be Ishimaru Kiyotaka from Danganronpa. But
you love a good boy.
Yes, that was very, very high school Braden preference. And now I've like upgraded to himbos. Like I like a little bit more
you like some more zhuzh
meat on the
with
bone.
those with those good boys.
Yeah, a little, you know, zhuzh them up. Add a little bit of sparkle.
If I could count.
Oh, Bubbles, you want pets? Let me get pets.
Oh, don't be sad.
I kinda. It was like, hey yo, you can have fish and chips in the game. I'm like, do I want fish and chips?
That sounds impeccable.
Hey yo, baby. Bubbles. Husband. What kind of food you want?
Ooh,
that tells me nothing.
Husband.
Yeah, cause I'm married, Braden.
Ooh, I know. There's nothing wrong with the edgy character. It's just not what my like default is. The first edgy character I like gave any interest to. I think I was playing Dream Daddy and the edgy dad came up to me and I was like, "No, wait a minute. Oh no."
Never played Dream Daddy.
My friend bought it for us, and so we played through it a couple times. This is fun.
I have it. I've just never played it. I also have Hatoful Boyfriend though.
I've played Hatoful Boyfriend. That is a really fun game.
I bought it for Alejandro as a joke when we. I don't know if it was when we started dating, or if it was like before. I don't remember, but I know I bought it for him, and I was very proud of myself.
If we ever got a big enough group and everyone was in voice acting condition, that would be a really fun game to play through.
That would be really funny.
That I have very fond memories with Hatoful Boyfriend. It's a good game. And they're all birds. It's fun.
I'm trying to catch
I love a good
whitefish.
dating game with a joke.
I'm trying to catch whitefish, and it's just giving me everything that I wanted before, but don't have now, and I'm annoyed. I need
that is
white. I need 15
Apollo
more
is
white
the
meat.
Discontent.
Hi, baby.
He's behind me right now.
Hello, cute boy.
Give my Maddie white fish.
Do you want fish, buddy?
I personally usually am not the edgy character, infatuated person. I mean, Aviana is an exception to that rule. But Aviana's edgy, but like, there's more.
edgy with some squish in there.
Yeah, there's...
Spencer put it well. It's like she's rough and like she can be mean, but she's just a giant dork.
She's like a molten lava cake. Like, she looks like a really formidable, like, outside, and then you get to her as a person, and she's really just ooey gooey sweetie.
Yeah, she's got a lot of squish to her.
I'd like to read and lay with my boyfriend and maybe a cat.
Yeah, she doesn't really, you know, she's a squish spike ball. She's like, you know those dryer balls that have the spikes on them? That's Avi. But they do hurt if you step on them. That's Avi.
Yeah, I was thinking of like those little, not the dryer balls with spikes, but you know those little they're like little, they come from the grass, but they're like these nasty little...
Oh, like the burrs?
Spike balls. Burrs.
Yeah.
She's like the pleasant version of a burr.
If anyone ever tells her that she's pleasant, she is baffled. Like, Taguchi calling her a delight is still confusing. She's like, you're an insane person. I don't... How? I'm actively terrible.
Everyone so in love with Aviana around her. Aviana, I don't get it.
Yeah, it's like, why? Why? Just tell me why.
Tell me why.
Yeah, I was trying very hard not to sing it.
Tell me why. I want it Avi's way.
I want you to go away.
Aww.
Hi,
love that for
buddies.
her.
Hi, babies.
She's like the cat that doesn't like you, that you desperately want to love you. Or they just are so uninterested, and you're like, no, Bubba, come here.
Come here, I love you. And it's like,
why are you talking to me in a baby voice? I am a full-grown cat, you weirdo.
It's like, go away. Cease.
She reminds me of, okay, so my dad had a cat named Tux, and he was like an old tuxedo cat, but he was mean.
Mm-hmm.
He was a mean, nasty old man. But if you cried, he would come and sit on your chest.
Aww.
And he would make sure you're okay. The problem with this was, Tux would mess up a motherfucker. He would claw you. He was not holding anything back. And so when he would come and sit on your chest, you were in this like range of like, yeah, I'm gonna be here, but you can't touch me, look at me, talk to me, acknowledge me, or I will mess your shit up. And so little me would just be crying, and he would come sit on my chest, and I would cry harder because I was scared he was gonna beat me up. But I'd also be like enthralled and delighted that he was there.
Like,
that's how I feel about Aviana.
That is the most accurate description of Avi. For being a bird, she's so cat-like.
And I can just see her looming and just being like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
It's like nothing. You just stay there.
Stay where you are. Just
don't
go anywhere.
You got an achievement.
Yeah, it's because I've been fishing so much.
Ooh.
This is another fucking treasure chest. Because it's making me work for it. Nah, it's not making me work as hard as the treasure chest does. It's making me work, though.
But
I much prefer the
Avi experience.
Yeah, the hashtag Avi experience. Got an EO.
That sounds like something that, like, Nemric would be like, so, Rory, I've heard so much about you. Please tell me about the Aviana experience.
What?
You need to leave.
It's like,
because
why?
I'm certain. I can take one look at you, and I'm certain that Aviana does not like you.
Yep. I like to believe that, for the most part, the Roar Boy can tell who she would probably be like, no about.
Oh, he's like that iconic boyfriend in the sense of like, he's like, I don't like people you don't like. Most of the time, like sometimes.
Yeah.
So he might be like, I don't know.
It's like,
Kind of
even most of the highest standard doesn't like you? Oh, that's how I know.
Fenris is the only one? Oh shit, you're fucked.
Oh, no, Fenris likes everybody. I think. He doesn't know her. I still crave that dinner.
Fenris just does the shaky hand motion. That is concerning.
Like, oh.
I thought you liked everyone. There's a lot of people to hate. Well, that's just downright concerning.
It's like, oh god. No wonder you and Abby are friends. It's like,
my god. Well, we're working on it.
We're getting there.
We have an appointment on Thursday. For what? For therapy?
It's like, what does couples therapy look like for Abby?
We're
fighting.
It's cheaper if we go with the couples, because if you just go for regular therapy and like ask for someone to sit in, it's like twice the cost, you know. If we go in as a couple, we don't have to tell them that we're not actually dating.
It's really economic.
It's just them dancing around party issues, but trying to make them sound like it's about their domestic relationship, so that they get the right advice.
Yeah. It's like, God, they keep just... Oh, I passed out. I'm fishing too hard.
Baby.
Hey, I have a report for you. What kind of report?
Bubble.
Oh, goodness. What the fuck happened? Oh. Well, what a way to cap this fucking game.
Everyone's dead! Yay!
We did it!
We've been poisoning the water supply.
No, that's what the previous people did.
Yeah.
We're cleaning up the capital's messes.
Yeah.
Because before they could fix it, the people of Moonbury fucking ran them out, which, you know what? I get it.
That's fair. Yeah, once you get the context of, like, what's going on.
You're like, oh, okay.
Would not blame it at all.
I like this minigame.
It's fun. Oh, Fenris and Aviana.
Will they ever understand each other or talk to each other? Fucking who knows.
Nah, probably not.
Probably not. Because they don't know how. Please do it.
Yeah,
please
neither one of them's gonna initiate that conversation.
No.
They really need a steed in their life.
They do.
We talk it through as a crew. Although, I will say Fenris and Aviana are kind of Steeden.
They kind of, okay, so I'm not the only one who's thought about it.
I'm not gonna say, listen, I will never say no to a ship. And in general terms, I would say Fenris and Aviana probably wouldn't end up liking each other, but in a Steed and
in a context like that,
yeah.
Who knows? Do I now want to get art of them as Steed and Blackbeard? Yes. Yes, I do.
Oh.
Because
my
put
God.
Avi in that leather.
Can it please be the moment where Steed is like, you wear fine things well?
Yes.
Because I think that is very Fenris and Aviana related. I think that moment is probably that whole episode is very, except for God, Fenris would be like, oh no, it would be, because maybe Avi would see an invitation to a fancy hoity-toity thing and be like, no, I want to go to this. I've never been to one of those.
We saw that with her with the party, where she was like, what do I wear to this? And I'm like, I think I've talked about this, but I can't remember because it's been so long. Oh, you fast? Anyway, it's been so long.
Olive, I'd love to help you with that.
No, I said it in game. I remember. Fucking God, this just came back to my brain. She said it to Tantia, because Tantia's like, that's a new look for you. She's like, yeah, I thought it would probably be best if I didn't look like I wanted to stab everybody here. Because she wanted to make a better impression and make the people of the city trust her more. And she's like, I didn't want to scare them. Yeah, she was trying very hard.
Man, Fenris and Aviana with the big fear of scaring the wrong people. Damn.
Yeah.
Because they're two people who assume that they look scary most of the time.
I mean...
And yet Fenris sees no problem with going, teeth, please. Give teeth.
Give me your teeth. I
that
want
is,
your teeth.
Listen, Gridler works so hard and does so many wonderful things, and any scene animated is blessed by Gridler. And I know he's not here, and I don't want to ask him. However, in my own manifestation station, that would be a great animated
That would be
moment.
a great moment. And just Avi in the back is like, I'll rip out your teeth. If you don't give her the teeth.
Give teeth. I don't know what happened with that moment. It just, that's how I asked.
I loved it though. It was so good.
I was channeling that 7 in charisma. But she gave them back. Everyone was like, she's stealing cows, she's stealing teeth. She hasn't stolen shit! She has returned those things back to those people every time, so far.
What's that look?
I don't. You know? Fenris now sees the appeal in taking trophies, though.
Oh yeah.
Which I can't wait to touch on.
Avi got into that with the dragon horn that she still has.
Oh yeah, from the mithril dragon.
Yeah, the mithril dragon. I'm very sad to this day that I forgot in my flusterment as Avi to tell Rory that she got a dragon. Then she's like, I fought a fucking dragon. Because when she messaged him, he was asleep. And then I just was sad about that.
What do you mean my partner isn't up at all hours waiting for my
What do you mean he's not waiting by the sending stone for me? What the fuck?
Bullshit!
It's like, unacceptable.
I'm so waiting for that to be the thing when we get out of the cauldron. It's like, left on red.
Yup. Dude, I can say this much. I can't imagine Avi is expecting him to still be waiting. Because it
hasn't been that. Now hold on. I hear you.
Let me clarify, because it's been about 2 weeks since she's been able to message him because of the cauldron.
Yes.
And then now they're in here, and I'd have to look in my notes because I have been keeping track of how long we've been in here. By the time we get to Diane, plus, you know, however long it's been, it'll have been about a month.
Oh,
and then by the time we get out and have traveled far enough that we can talk to them again, it'll be almost 2 months.
Oh,
plus
my
all
God.
of our time in Honokuni. So someone like Aviana does not expect someone to wait for her. Even someone like Rory. So...
Man, you and Fenris and Aviana being similar but different. These two need to talk.
It's not even that he would talk to another woman, Eclair. It's just that would he still be waiting, you know? Because that's a long time to wait for someone with no communication, not even like a single letter or anything, you know?
I mean, he also knows her occupation.
Yeah, the thing is they're very well aware of what could happen and that she could, you know, die. Because she has, and they've experienced what that looks like for them.
Fenris is just gonna be like, Tantia, I died. I figured out. Is that how that feels? Is it?
That's wild.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, they've been besties, and they didn't talk for a year, and they were able to pick up where they left off. But you know, again,
it's
Avi. She does not expect people to care for her in any capacity or wait for her ever. So
I feel like of the two of them, Fenris is more the one to presume that Tantia has another partner already. But I also think Fenris is like, I would like to not think about that.
Like, yeah, we're not gonna put too much thought into that one.
You know, she could also be dead by the time I talk to her again, which is way more likely because it's Tantia. Well, I'm not gonna think about that.
It's like, we're not gonna put too much thought into that. Slap
because
her with an anxiety loot.
That will cause me to trance on my side in the fetal position, and I think everyone's finally just now gotten used to me trancing with my eyes open, so I don't want to throw them a curveball. I've been thinking about that too, Archeus, that she would come after Fenris.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited for that. Fenris does not expect that. I think she has forgotten.
I remember Tantia saying to Avi that it's like, well, when you guys have been just doing stuff around the country, so we saw no reason to leave Mott. But if you guys leave the country, we're gonna follow you. So presumably, if we tell, like if Fenris messaged Tantia was like, hey, we're going to Grey Rock, you know?
It would be a shame if Tantia found her way over there.
It's like, oh, shame.
From what we've seen, Fenris is worth traveling for.
Oh, cute. Does Fenris believe that, though?
You're so funny.
I know.
Anyway. I was scared that Tantia, if the message went through to Tantia and Honokuni, that Tantia was gonna fucking bust into Honokuni and get stuck there too. But luckily that didn't happen.
Yeah.
And hopefully she didn't get that message, like, at all.
I would be very curious if the messages went through. I don't think they did. But in a world...
Not. For me. For Tantia. For Fenris / me, because I know if anyone is sitting there waiting to demolish me and fucking melt me down to whimpering cowardice, it would be Logan a la Tantia going, oh yeah? Hold on, let me play back that recording that I happened to take when that sending message came in. Hold on, let me just... I love you, I love you, I love...
Yeah. Like,
there's a lot of love yous, Ben.
Like,
albeit that I certainly meant all of them, I need you to not use that against me, Tantia, please. I beg of you.
Do it, though. Use it against her. It's funny.
How dare you? Aviana, you absolute fucking traitor. Fenris swears under her breath while giving her a thumbs up being dragged away by Tantia. You're the best.
I got you. It's like,
I would call you a wingman, but I think you would get mad at me.
I think you would kill me. Also, I'm sorry that I'm not doing anything on screen chat. I'm deciding on food because I'm very hungry. Do I want... You know, no, I'm not feeling fish and chips.
Okay.
I've never had their burgies.
Maybe... I was gonna say, maybe a pandy.
No, we're ordering from a flying saucer place. Maybe...
Ooh.
Have you had the burgers from this place? Okay. I'm sorry. Okay.
Heckin', chat is talking about sending Stone with the record function. That would be abused in the Celberon Vario household.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think this is what's going to happen, but I would love for when we finally get out of the range of the cauldron, Fenris being like, oh, I can send a message? Okay, cool. Hold on, one moment. You up? Send.
I may or may not have had too much time to just think about any possible message Avi might want to send. You know what? Fuck it.
I have thought about them, but at the same time, I'm like...
I'm not thinking too hard.
Yeah. There are those passing, oh, it would be nice.
Yeah.
The amount of moments in a day Fenris is like, oh, I should call my girlfriend and tell her about that. Oh, wait.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Claire, you are suggesting some dangerous things! My god! I mean... Do I have that spell?
I don't know. Do you?
I don't know yet. Let me look it up. Because I know I had that spell as Diane in the Fate game, because I definitely thought about using that spell to go into Jack's streams and kill him. To be like, you're my bitch. But I didn't end up doing that.
Shame.
I know! It would have been great. I mean, at the time, I wasn't comfortable asking the DM about stuff like that.
That's fair.
And we also didn't have, the rapport and the, like, we all didn't know 5e enough to have that conversation. Yeah, I don't have that spell, sadly, although I wonder if I can get my ham bones on maybe a Scroll of Dream.
You'd still have to be able to cast it.
Oh, man.
So Miriam
That's
could
so
cast
true.
it.
I don't want him to be a part of my horny girlfriend dream.
But
he's not allowed to participate this time. I know.
Because he's Miriam.
I think that's more of an issue for the girlfriend.
Yeah, true. Just, you know.
I doubt that Logan would ever give us
Lexi could
sending
do it with a scroll.
No, I'm not subjecting my baby girl.
Your baby grill.
I am not using Lexi as a...
But you could, though.
No.
I know.
No, that's not right.
I'm just being stinky. That's what I'm here to do.
At that point, I'd rather take Miriam, and there would be many issues with that. It would be like, oh, he's here? Cool. Miriam, face a corner.
He's like, but why?
Do I have to?
It's like,
yes.
Do I, though?
Yes.
Oh, Miriam.
Upset Fenris noises.
Oh, my heart is like, just all
I'm in pain for him.
I'm in so much pain for him. Oh my god.
The one person that he was in love with, that he was like pretty sure he was in love with,
isn't even fucking
real.
real. Like, that was a huge part of why Avi's like, her mentioning like wanting the hat was her attempt at trying to like make him laugh.
Yeah.
And, like cheer him up. And she's like, I'm sorry I beat you up. I'm just like trying to just play with him a little bit.
I'm sorry Vogan beat you up.
Yeah. It's like, she's trying so hard. Like, every ounce of, like, her, like, big sister energy that she feels towards him is, like, screaming right now.
Yeah. I'm sure in a lot of different ways, too, because you know that's not the last time he's gonna mess with Idomantic magic.
Absolutely
We all know
not.
that.
There's so much that she's just like, I just need him to be okay. And he's not, and I don't know what to do about it.
Hopefully he finds I'm just hoping that Miriam can be alright at the end of all of this.
Yeah. I am like, as a player, as someone who's like, I genuinely can, I'm a fan of Vestige. Like I've talked to Logan about it. I'm like, I am like just if I were like to say I'm a fan of a series, I would say that I would be considered a fan of Vestige. I'm like, I just want him to be okay. And not, you know, have another terrible thing happen to him.
He also just makes bad choices for himself.
Yeah.
As well. Because the path he's taking is not a path of anyone who's going to end up surrounded by people.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna end up as a fucking Grigel Gagor, running around with a T-Rex dragon. Which there's nothing wrong with that lifestyle.
But that also landed Grigel
It's
Gagor in
very
the academy.
Yeah,
I mean, there are a
let's be
lot
honest. I have a sinking feeling that the way that we're going to end up getting on the island to rescue Grigel Gagor is going to be possibly having to go in undercover.
I have some ideas, but
we actually know how he caught Greg. Because he was at the Temple of Tequin when he got taken away by the Academy. So Fenris actually saw him get arrested.
Yep.
Which is so funny to me.
It's like, you motherfucker.
Oh, and then he doesn't even remember her name, and yet he's like, you need to wake up. She's like, what does that mean?
Wake up.
Wake up.
Something
Why'd you leave the
funny
keys
put
up on
on
the table?
makeup. Yep.
Why'd you leave the keys up on the table? Because she wanted to!
Fucking love you, bro.
I just love that part. Because it's just so... Because it's so, like, defensive for no reason. Fenris needs to kiss Avi or Miriam like a whole bunch.
Kiss their boo-boos.
Their boo-boos, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know about much else anymore. Fenris kissing a lot of parts Miriam, but... I don't know about Avi.
Yeah.
I feel like Avi would fucking punch her in the face.
Like, if it was a mutual thing in the future, maybe. Oh, I didn't finish diagnosing you. I'm sorry. Oops. I thought I did.
Yeah, Avi's boo-boos.
Yep.
Those. Well, under the cleric position, job position,
Don't
sorry.
fucking touch me.
Okay. Alright.
You want to know
Backs
the
away.
experience? Ask your girlfriend. Anyway, fuck off. Yeah. That's what I thought.
Squinty's far away.
It's like,
It's fine that you slept with my girlfriend. I just don't need to hear about it all the time, Aviana. I could recount many of my tales. I don't know if there would be anything you'd be interested in listening in, so there. So...
Of what?
Enough.
Tales of what? I don't care.
I'm going to stop before I get this started.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, grumpy Avi. Oh no, Miriam being like, I've got this oil of slipperiness. That was an era.
It's like, so I have this knife, Miriam.
And he bets on where that's going.
You wanna guess, Lucius?
Oh, 10 points on the eyes. You kill a lot. You stab in the eyes.
Yeah.
I'm observant.
The eyes or the ears is the most surefire way to the brain.
Or the nose.
Yeah, but that takes
That's how a lot of
maneuvering.
societies remove. Yeah. We could get you a weapon for that.
Yeah, but I like what I have.
Ooh. Although Aviana wielding like the Egyptian frickin' nose pulling, brain to nose
that
ripping
is a horrifying
tool.
I'm into it
I
though.
want that.
I want that for her. Miriam, next
know
month
how I got
after this
these
exchange,
scars.
you want
It's a shame they'll never talk
Yeah.
about anything.
Anything.
but
Because they are incapable.
they try. I remember. I think Spencer legitimately got angry that one time.
he was like, this isn't going anywhere!
We're both awkward. I'm sorry. Gosh.
And last one. And with that, all my patients are healed. Game, you can't fucking tell me that, ooh, woo, they only have 4 days. I'm like, you can do this so fucking easily.
We'll fix them in one.
Yeah.
Wham bam. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Alright, I'm gonna go fish some more.
They are two shy introverts trying to hold a conversation, just in
Yeah.
very different fonts. Like, they're oddly similar characters, just written in two very different fonts, because I don't think, like, some of the areas that they're, like, so similar, one hasn't thought about particularly much, which is the whole parent abandonment thing. Although, granted, Fenris got abandoned a lot later on.
Yeah.
But, her parents straight up ditched. Like, if you wanted to phrase it as they abandoned her and, you know, left her to deal with the harshness of society at the time, that wouldn't be inaccurate. But Fenris certainly doesn't see it that way. She's like, oh, they went to change the world.
And that's a much healthier outlook. Maybe you want to call it denial, or maybe healthier, but who knows, man.
She saw them all stuck in casing and getting their dreams slurped, so that's a little concerning.
Yeah.
And I think Fenris kind of has this understanding that if she had gone...
Jester!
Hello!
We're making
Her
all the
brains may have
potions. Yeah, her brains.
Ah, I fucked it.
Might have been slurped.
Yeah, she's honestly better off.
I don't know if she thinks that, but...
Yeah.
I don't know enough about the Mighty Nine to get Yasha energy from Avi.
Avi is definitely more hostile than Yasha, but I myself have drawn a lot of parallels between the two, so yeah. Yasha, I describe her as, she's a barbarian. I describe her as like kind of a gentle giant. Like, she likes to pick flowers. She likes to, she has a softness to her but has this tough, rough exterior.
Like a Maxine and Fenris.
Yeah, honestly, she's kind of a combo of Fen and Max. It is indeed Background Jester. How is Background Jester today?
How it do?
Okay,
I was like, I know we're talking about the Mighty Nine, but why are we talking about Jester?
No, Jester.
But no, I know. I just wanted the dumb Mighty Nine joke. But heckin'. Oh. One day I'll read that book that Robbie Damon narrated.
Yeah, it's very good. I think it's like I said to you via text, but I'm like, you can definitely listen to it or read it without having watched the Mighty Nine campaign. Yes, you will get a lot more out of it by knowing the campaign, but
the same could be said from reading the book and then watching the campaign.
Exactly. I'm like, you'll see where things are gonna go. But if you read the book and then watch the campaign, you'll know a lot more about what's going on in a certain character's head during certain scenes. And it's kind of juicy. Like,
ooh.
I think either
Is it
way.
Caleb? I'm gonna assume
No,
it's Caleb.
it's not.
Oh.
Did you look at the cover? Well, I recommend you do.
Hold on, what was that? What was it called again?
The Nine Eyes of Lucian.
Oh, right, it's more about,
Mollymock.
Yeah.
Or
beans.
Lucian, rather. Did it.
Well, I don't know anything about that.
Yeah. Mollymock is my
That
favorite
sounds
character,
awesome.
so... Oh, they're all in the fucking... Yeah, Molly's my favorite character.
I just need to find a way to get me to consume more Mighty Nine content, because just trying to sit in on the campaigns is sometimes a little difficult.
I consumed all of it during the pandemic, pretty much.
I think going into it, Caleb's my favorite character, but he's also played by Liam.
I love Caleb.
Yeah.
Fucking love that character.
I've just seen clips and pieces of him interacting with the group, and I'm like, Caleb.
It's so good. His relationship with Beauregard has such an interesting start and conclusion that I think that's one of my favorite character relationships.
That's so exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, I like Not.
I love Not. I think
slash their other name
slash
that I only
Beth.
know because I saw Choilers. I don't know anything about that. We don't need to
don't go into
any further.
But
I do know that's a thing. I just don't know what that means in context to the story. I am very weak to Liam O'Brien characters. I saw that first, not like really monologue, but like that moment with Sam being like, I know you think that one of us is the child and the other one's the parent, but you are very confused on who.
It's like, he is my boy. That is probably one of my favorite moments from Sam. It's just... And when it's one of those things, I'm not going to say anything, but when you know more about Not... and you know her backstory, holy fuck. Messed me up in hindsight.
I still need to finish Vox Machina. Just
Oh, it's
speaking of great Sam Riegel monologues.
Oh yeah.
I know there's one coming in Vox.
Vox Machina is so good. I love that cartoon.
I am very excited for heckin' that conflict. I don't know the campaign. So, I mean, I know bits and pieces, but I prefer no spoilers. Just because this is a series that I'm actively trying to watch. I just also really want to get the boy, I guess is the best term for him, into it as well. Because he likes D&D, and he loves animated series. And so I think he would just eat Vox Machina up.
Oh yeah. Ale and I watched it together.
I'm doing what I'm doing with The Last of Us, which is I'm watching it with him, so I'm not finishing it on my own.
Nah, finish it on your own. He can wait. He can hold that.
No,
he's the busy
I can't. One. No, I love him too much.
Oh, Eclair the dance. I feel you. Oh, my heart. You'll know when you know, and when you know. Oh.
I think I sort of know because I've watched clips and pieces, but I don't want to even, because even if I do sort of know, but I'm
it's different when you know, though.
I know. On the bright side, me and the boy actually caught up to where I was in The Last of Us before we started watching it together.
Oh hell yeah.
Which was, it's the whole episode with Tommy. And like,
I love that episode so much.
Yup. We started the next episode, which is that great moment of like, well, I guess you have a choice. And her being like, nope.
Yep.
I know what I'm choosing.
It's like, you deserve a choice, and I loved that. I think that was one of my favorite departures from game to TV.
Oh. I didn't know that. That's really neat.
Yeah, in the game it resolves differently. But the scene of them in the room where he's like, we're going our separate ways. Like that whole argument they have in that room.
Wow.
That is one-to-one with the game, because that scene is so important that we're like, that they're like, we need to do this one-to-one. Pretty much exactly the same. And it hits so beautifully in both versions. Oh, yeah. And because of the kind of different way that they've gone with Joel, that I actually prefer. I'm gonna say this. This might be controversial. Do I care? No, not really. I actually think I prefer Joel in the show. For different reasons. They changed Joel, but in ways that make sense. Because in the,
is he more dadly in the show?
He's a little more dadly, but they actually make him act his age. He feels the same. He feels the same. That's the thing, is the core of the character is exactly the same. They just flesh out certain aspects of him in ways that I think work. Because if you play through the game, yeah, what's up, baby? The counter, probably. Try the counter, like, on the island near the stove. If anything, they're in my purse. Okay. Alright, be safe, I love you. Thank you for grabbing the food. Love you too. The heart of the character is the same, but if I were to ask you, how old is Joel in the first game? What would you say? You know?
I haven't played the game.
This is a question for chat. If I were to, like, if I were to ask you how old is Joel in the first game, by how he acts, how he moves, how old is he? If I ignore the fact that he had a teenage daughter, late 30s, he is 56 in the first game.
What?
He's 56 in the first game. But if you didn't know that, I also thought he was
old in The Last of Us.
Yeah.
This is upsetting.
And then
I
in
can't
Last
have
of
a
Us
crush on a
2.
50-year-old. Well, I don't have a crush on Pedro Pascal as Joel anyway. Sorry.
I super
Continue.
do. But
A little bit, but not like that. More like, oh, I want when I have babies, I want their father to be like that kind of thing.
yeah. And then in Last of Us 2, he is in his 60s.
Cry.
Yeah. He's 61, if I'm... Yeah, he's 61 in The Last of Us 2. So,
Oh my God.
yeah. But you wouldn't know that just from the game. So, but I think they portrayed that really well, and they portrayed his struggles with anxiety really well. They portrayed, like, I think they did a really beautiful job in the show, and I find Joel in the show more sympathetic and more relatable, and the choice he winds up making, I'm not saying anything because you haven't watched it, you don't know where it's going. The choice he ends up making, I think, is more justifiable in the show, but that is just my opinion. And I'm very excited for when you get to that point, because I'm so curious how you'll react. But that's all.
I will text you. I will keep you posted.
Please keep me posted.
I may be watching it with my partner, but I'm gonna be like, so I might be tippity-tapping because they have a right to know, and I waited for your big ol' weenie butt. For season 2, I'm almost
Absolutely
sad if we
not.
have a departure. Yeah, Bella Ramsey, like, they are so good, and they just need to be in more stuff. I need to watch more of their stuff.
I would be thoroughly upset if they recast her. Not even just from an actor, director, producer point of view. They embody Ellie so well.
Oh, 100%.
Feeling like, I think it's way too soon to count them out. I kind of switched between she and they for Bella Ramsey because she's non-binary. She's like, I don't care about pronouns.
They use all pronouns.
They use all pronouns, but I'm like, it's just force of habit if I know that someone's envy, unless... What I've read in interviews that she's done, that she's like, I don't care. But like, when someone uses like he or they with me...
Oh my goodness.
Howdy,
Summoners
Network. Hello everybody.
Heck yeah.
Welcome in, Raiders. We're the Chaos Crew. I'm Hayden. I'm here with Braden.
And
We're
that's
playing
me.
Potion Permit. It's our last stream of Potion Permit. We're gonna swap to something else next week, but we're just talking about The Last of Us. We're not talking spoilers. We're just talking about Bella Ramsey right now. But you continue what you were saying.
Love them. It is so nice to see great, like, gender ambiguous / non-binary representation. And the way that she handles it with press and
oh yeah.
Oh, did you hear that? Oh my god, that was my hip.
No, I didn't.
My hip just went really gross.
I think Bella is an incredibly strong actor that
just perfect
I
for
think
the role.
she will absolutely embody Ellie going through that journey, because after...
I don't even care if we have to wait for them to, like, get older.
Oh, yeah.
I would...
I think it... because Bella is 19 now.
Oh my god, right, and she's playing a 14-year-old.
Yeah, and what I loved is I was reading an interview with them, and they were saying, they're like, I wore a chest binder every day on set, like, for shoots, which you shouldn't wear it, like, for the amount of time that she was wearing it, and she, like, spoke out about that. She's like, you shouldn't wear chest binders this long.
Don't do what I do. Do as I say, not as I do. Which is like, always the greatest thing to hear.
Especially to, like, you know, make themselves look younger. Like, they already have a young face, but to make themselves, like, look younger, they wore chest binder, and also, like, for their own comfort. And I was like, and that was their choice, and I think that's brilliant.
That's beautiful. I love that.
And I think if they were to... Mwah, Erin! Hi!
Oh, Erin.
Hi. Love you too.
Yeah.
I think she'll be able to more than hold her own. I guess part of it's been being small. Yeah, there's things called apple boxes. And what will be so interesting is that if she is next to whoever is playing Abby and they are just towering over them, but the thing is, the way they embody Ellie, they have so much presence.
I think that the shortness would not stop them at all, and that could even be a character thing of, like, Ellie as a shorter person in this game, and what personality comes out.
There's so much personality in that small frame.
Yes, I mean, God.
They're kind of a Vogan.
my favorite thing, my favorite reoccurring thing, my favorite line that Bella Ramsey has repeated multiple times in the show so far is, "You?" Yeah.
Yup.
Which is just so good, and it's just been so nice watching it with my partner and seeing him have the same reaction and being like, "Yeah, Ellie." Like, oh.
I can agree with that, Eclair. Is the thing is, where Ellie is in season 1, you can feel that ferocity being under the surface, and it's getting ready to, it's there, and she's unleashed it a couple times, but it's, I think in season 2, that's totally fair, but I think with the events of what will occur,
there's a lot of growing to be done.
There's a lot of growing to be done, and it depends how they tackle the pacing of the show, which is one of the big things that I'm very curious about. I'm not gonna say anything because I want Braden to be as blind as possible with this, but I think it'll depend on the writing, it'll depend on the direction, the pacing, and the script. Like, it'll also depend on Bella, and I think she has it. I think the key thing is going to be the writing and the direction.
If it's up to a challenge to Bella's acting, I think they'll be fine. Because I've seen them on TikTok with some of the other shows and movies they're doing. And I really want to check them out, because I think they're in, like, a kind of Pilgrim-y era show, or something along those lines that intrigued me. I think that I really want to see them in a, I know there literally already was one, but I really want to see them in a Little Women adaptation as Jo. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. I think
there's
so
little demand, but my God. Because, let's be honest, we don't, Timothée Chalamet, that's who we cast it. Ooh, I won't get into that. I've got beef. I haven't even watched that movie yet.
I haven't seen it.
I got beef. However, Amy, Florence Pugh was perfect casting. I've only seen the one scene. Florence Pugh is, as Amy, gives me such Lexi vibes from the one clip I've seen, which is when, there's a part in the book where Amy gets hurt, and Lori, close name, and I forget who the other guy are. They're like upstairs and they're like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "No, I'm going to get in so much trouble and I'm gonna die." And I'm like, just the way that the interaction happens, I'm like, it's Lexi.
Yeah.
Because Fenris is going to be really, really mad at me. So cute. I could just, sorry.
Like, no,
everything's a Little Women thing.
No, fuck it.
Eventually.
It's like, oh, she'll be mad. Do it.
Aviana!
Do it, though.
Avi! I know you think you are a parent, but perhaps you are also a child.
I never said that.
Stop it. Don't be a bad influence.
It's the only kind of influence I know.
I disagree.
I can give gift. Be friend, Otmar. I love you. Otmar friend. Yes, good.
With your very cool
I love him.
scar.
I love Otmar.
Otmar is very cool.
Yeah. God, that Arcus, that conversation last game has been living rent-free in my head for almost a week.
Yep.
Oh my god, it was
I'm
so
glad that
good.
all the important conversations definitely got out and are over with since last game.
Oh yeah, no,
I'm glad
sure.
that there are no
I'm sure
more
nothing
important
else needs to be
conversations.
talked about.
Yeah.
There's
I think
no
we
one
covered
else.
it all.
I think we covered it. I think we've really got it covered.
I mean,
But-
Quintus talked to people.
Yeah.
It's fun.
All of them.
Yeah, every single one of them. And definitely next game, we're all just going to have a very lovely, uneventful evening.
We're just all gonna sleep and chill.
In the mansion. Yeah, it's just gonna be the best sleep ever. That's all that's gonna happen.
Yeah, man.
Everyone's gonna be catching their honk shoes.
Oh, get those honky shoes.
Yep.
I upgraded my fishing. I can
Oh,
catch
I'm so
bigger
proud of
fish.
Fuck yeah.
I love fish. I don't.
I smell like fish.
I smell like fish.
Like fish.
I smell like fish.
Oh,
I
Theo.
smell like fish. And I fucked it up. Shit. Alright, we're gonna try this again.
I believe.
That Filfa has a plan for all of us, and I believe.
That plan involves me getting my own planet.
And I believe that in whatever this year is, Arden's gonna kiss me on the face. I am a Theo, and Theos just believe. Wow.
Incredible. Sorry, I turned into Maxine being sure that Cord was going to give her her own planet. Which is... maybe.
I mean...
I
never
don't know.
I
mean, it wouldn't... a whole planet kind of seems like a lot of work.
Seems like a lot of responsibility. And it's not that I don't think
feel
you're
like-
up to it. I think you could
No.
absolutely run a whole planet, but,
Yeah.
you know, I don't know if you want that kind of responsibility.
I think all that power would go to my head.
Yeah, that's very fair, and it's very big of you to understand that about yourself.
Maybe I should get my own planet.
Oh no. This backfired
Maxine,
significantly.
no. Dear Cord, I'd like one big planet, please, and thank you.
It's like writing to Santa Claus.
What, you guys didn't write to Cord every year?
No.
Well then who are you putting your cookies out for?
My family?
That's stupid.
What? Why? I want my siblings to have the very best.
Like you think your mom's gonna be there. I gotta go.
I mean, I'd hope she'd be there.
And Maxine just like, it's not like your mom, you just wake up and your mom's like, not home, and she just never comes back, right? Huh.
Maxine, are you okay?
Cord took my mom!
Oh.
No, I don't know.
Well, then I guess
don't
we
know
better
what-
start beating up gods, huh?
They might owe us money.
They might owe us
I
money! And a
in
mom,
fact-
apparently!
They owe us mummy, I guess.
Oh, that is... Oh. It hurts me because it's on brand for Reganon. Ooh, that hurts me because it's true.
Baby!
Uh-oh.
Hi! I love you!
Huh? You forgot how easy it is?
No, I figured out
Oh.
no, we have to do.
What?
Yeah,
Yes. I've tried that!
we gotta hold it. It's literally on the number. It's not above. It's on the numbers.
Okay, that I haven't tried, and I think it's stupid.
I agree.
But now we know. That's still stupid. I thought you were gonna say it's the numbers that are on the fob. Which would have been so annoying. Anyway, getting into our apartment building's kind of a pain in the ass, so.
I mean, I'm glad you guys have figured this out, especially since you're gonna be living there for so much longer.
Oh yeah, especially with us moving out shortly. Dude, isn't that what we said? We're like, watch us fucking leave and then get angry.
That's what happens.
Yeah. I did the and it made my tongue all tickly, and now I'm like, nah.
Oh, that's always fun. I did something like that recently. Have you ever, like, made noise and it vibrates in your nose?
Yeah.
And then your nose feels like you drink soda too fast?
Yeah.
French freeze.
Yeah, I want my French freeze.
I muted myself on stream so I wasn't yelling in their ears.
That's fair.
Being like, I want my French fries from my husband, thank you.
So, was I just talking to air for chat for that one, Mo?
For the French freeze?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's
Cool.
fine.
Yeah.
Who are you? I need to befriend you, Luke, so then, so that I can so I can do more in this game.
Thank you, my love. I appreciate you very
You are merely a
Hold on.
hurdle.
Hold on. I'm seeing if they gave me dippies. Can you bring me, the mayonnaise from the fridge, please? No, just the regular stuff. Thank you. I got the Borgor and French freeze.
Hell yeah.
Thank
Do
you.
have ketchup.
Yeah, but I want mayo. I want the superior condiment. Nah, I don't wanna. Thank you though.
Oh, mixing ketchup and mayo
Oh, it
is
slaps.
excellent, though.
Mhm.
It does.
Mayo and French fries is the best.
Hello, baby.
Yeah, you know
It was too hot outside today. It rained a lot today where I am. And for the second time in a week, they decided to deliver things in the rain.
Thank you. Yeah. Did you
So I had
ever
to-
figure out if that was okay?
I still have to, I think it's fine. I mean, I got it out of the rain decently quickly,
Okay.
but the problem is so I have to, like, move things in my room to even Tetris. For context, everyone, I ordered bits and pieces for a new booth, so that I can be more, I don't know, more professional or something.
So I don't know. You can do the job that you went to school for and want to do with like.
And that I dream, and that I was desperately sobbing as I was dragging this stupid
Aw,
fucking
honey.
booth as it's torrential downpouring in my platform Crocs,
like, the-
in short shorts, and the
Aw.
thigh highs. It was terrible. I was just,
What an
I was in
image.
like my, I was just in my, well, that's what I like wear when I'm like, I don't know, by my lonesome and I have the option. And so I had my platform Crocs on, and I was desperately trying to drag this thing in, and I was slipping and sliding. It was just awful. But I mean, I got it out of the rain, and I can't get it inside yet, but it's somewhere safe, so I'm not like particularly worried.
Okay.
And then I just hope. I didn't see any electric components, but the side of the box did say it had lithium in it. And so I'm like a little confused. Because
what kind
I
of boost
think
did you get, if you don't mind me asking?
I don't know. It's not really a booth, it's more of like poles and like things to set up.
Okay. So it's sort of like a
So-
PVC booth situation, but
Yeah.
without like the
What I'm-
coverings.
I think it comes with some, but what I'm doing is I'm taking like sound blankets and I'm just gonna make it thicker
Smart.
to get
Very
the
smart.
effect I want.
Yes. And if you need someone to do audio tests with you, I will happily do the
Yeah.
same thing I did when you made your makeshift booth.
Yes, I can't believe I'm very happy to say I'm finally upgrading from the chopstick and spoon method. And I'll have something a little bit more professional. And I have like this really cool, it's like a laptop stand.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like the type of stand that you would use for, you know, projecting a project or something.
Yeah.
But it's like all cool and stuff. And hopefully, you know, I figure it out and like I can even possibly stream from there, but I don't think that will be anytime soon. Because the stand comes with like a phone holder and all of this other nonsense and like a ring light. I think... Okay, that part actually is inside, because that's part of the cart, so that didn't actually get wet. But that was a moment. And then they like put the lamest like grocery bag over the top of my package like it was supposed to save it from the fucking monsoon
You're like,
outside.
cool. Thanks,
It's like,
Florida.
What in the UPS or whatever service was delivering this logic did it make sense to deliver it? Because we've got like torrential downpour, and this is a massive thing that quite clearly has like that it's like a studio or something like that printed on the side. And
Fucking
they're like,
shipping services aren't gonna read that.
just put a Publix bag over it and it'll be fine. It was a moment.
That tracks.
It was hilarious though, like, in hindsight, because I was like, again, sobbing as rain is dramatically falling down on me. I'm wearing short shorts and platform Crocs, slipping and sliding, trying to shove this thing up my driveway, because I was the only person home all day, and I didn't, you know, I didn't want to.
Yeah, you don't want to just vibe there. You're like, well, I can't move it till Dad's home, so I guess I'm fucked.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like still sore, but I think I've gotten like 5% swoller from it, so I guess it's a win.
You're coming for my Hulk status.
Yeah, I guess.
Which, you know what?
I suppose.
Fair.
I mean, if I do end up cosplaying Maxine or something, would it be a shame for me to have like impeccable arms?
Impeccable.
Because I
pecs,
used to have really good arms. There's this stupid video of me on TikTok where I flex, slap my arm, and I go, I guess you can call me swole wheat.
I love you so much.
Which was the most, that is the gym broiest I ever got. That was when I was like so into kickboxing.
I want to get buff again. I need to get back to
I really want to
working
get
out.
buff again.
I joined
really
like workouts, and then I just, because of my schedule, and then because I kept getting sick, I wasn't able to, and I'm like, fucking. So what I would like is to like talk to my my surgeon after my procedure, be like, hey, once I'm, you know, once my body's like okay, but I'm still on like vocal rest, like if I don't overdo it, can I like go on the elliptical for like 30 minutes a day even?
Yeah, I've been going on the treadmill just to start getting some type of stamina. Because there's also just like a general fatigue issue.
That's where I'm at too.
In my regards, because there's so much always going on with me. And my health.
You are preaching to the choir, baby.
I know, we're both built like
I feel like
a metaphorical object.
I feel
like we weren't
like
meant to be a thing.
I'm built like fucking tracing paper these days, it feels like.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was talking to my singing teacher and I was like, yeah, so this is what's going on. Built like pretty. Well, fucking thank you. I was talking to my singing teacher, Red, and I was telling her, I was like, yeah, so it turns out that spot that I consistently would have flare-ups of pain in, turns out it was a cyst growing. And she's like, yeah, you did complain about like pain and I would have to take time off from singing. Sure would have loved to know sooner that there was a cyst growing in my throat instead of me thinking that I just had a cut in my throat months ago.
Oh, you thinking that you just had a cut in your throat?
Yeah.
Heckin' Mix. I have polyps.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it went from, okay, I have a cut in my throat, and then it went away. And then didn't flare up again. I was like, oh, okay, it must have just been something cut my throat, going down, okay, whatever. And then, it came back. And I was like, oh, it's just kind of annoying. That went away before if I just gargled some salt water and just, you know, laid off any, like, acids for a while. I was fine. It didn't go away this time. And turns out it was just a cyst growing and vibing in my face. So
Terrible.
it's the fucking worst. And I'm like, neat. Cool, body. I love when you implode.
Thanks. It's so...
It's just such an inconvenience at this point that I'm just
Yeah.
more annoyed than, like, sad at this point. I'm just inconvenienced by my body right now.
Just like, dude, seriously? Sorry.
No, you're fine. It's late. We only got, like, 15 minutes left, so you're fine.
I know, but I feel bad yawning in everyone's ear.
I took the opportunity to yawn.
You did it.
I did. It's good for me. I was able to do,
Lifts your soft palate.
yeah, I know. I was able to do, like, some of my vocal warm-ups and, like, actually sing a decent amount, like, not, like, going overboard, but, like, just doing, like, my register expanding training and stuff like that, like, that Red has me do. And I was able to do that without feeling pain. And it was really nice. Because for a
That's
while,
awesome.
I hadn't been able to do that, so it was kind of a relief, and especially because I'm not going to be able to for such a long time. I was like, okay, this is a good sign that even before the surgery, I'm able to do this. That's a sign of improvement. The cyst is still there, it is still very visible and all that ish, but you know,
Ouchie.
there are solutions, and but you know what? I get to have a birthday, so.
No, I'm not gonna say it.
No, say
I
it.
love you, Hayden. Well, if people tell you to feel better, you could be like, if you insist. Ah.
That's terrible.
Yeah. Sorry.
Inconvenience.
You asked
by my
what?
mind, yeah. No. Hi, I'm better. Listen, bitch. I see you giggling, fucker.
Hee hee hee.
Alright, let's see.
Hee hee should be more of in regular vocabulary. I
tee-hee.
think. Hee hee. I enjoy it. I've just recently gotten back into saying tee hee, as it were.
Teeth.
Teeth. Give me your teeth.
You knock on Vogan's door, just like, teeth, Vogan.
I don't know about that.
I know you wouldn't, but I feel like that's a very important conversation that needs to be had.
Oh man, now I'm tempted to.
Oh, Vogan, it's teeth time. Oh,
The
did I-
teeth tax. The teeth
teeth
tax. I love that also the general assumption has just been, oh, Fenris is really into teeth now? When it's for a spell!
No.
She's just trying to
She's-
help!
Why so obsessed with teeth, Fenris? That's
I-
something you're into?
The spell just listed it on this thing, and I guess it's a thing now.
Mm-hmm.
And I just noticed how small they are and comfortable to hold in the hand.
They're dinosaur teeth. Assumedly
They
they're
make a-
quite large.
Yes. Like, in the palm of my hand, it's pleasant. And if you put them all in a bag, you can shake them and they go click, clack, 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 clack.
That is a little
I like that
satisfying.
part. Oopsie whoopsie.
Whoopsie doopsie, Captain Eisen.
It forever tickles me that came out of Logan and I being stupid watching Bleach.
That is beautiful.
Because I was just like, whoopsie doopsie, and then he did it in the voice. I'm like, okay, well now that's a thing.
Impeccable.
I just want impeccable pecs.
Me too. I think we could both do it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should strive to have impeccable pecs. So that by August we can be like, yeah,
Yeah.
and flex
There's too
like our
much,
shirts off
you know,
or something.
but
Into our swimwear, obviously.
obviously.
Everyone get your minds out of the gutter. As I say to Aaron many a time, stop it.
Stop it.
No.
Spray bottle.
Eclair! Stop! I'm not reading that out loud!
Can name it wherever you want, baby. Anyway.
Lewd.
I know, that's why I said it.
I'm gonna have to write you up as the prude police.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
I will be in touch with your lawyer.
Damn! I'm so happy we're friends.
The waves of disappointment.
What? Why?
My god. Y'all are too much.
Or not
So
enough.
dorky. So dorky! Inappropriate. The teeth tax. The teeth tax.
If you want to get the teeth, then you've got to pay the tax.
If you want to get to the place, you've got to pay the teeth. Because these are the facts are the hand over the teeth, Bogan. Just mid-song, just stops talking.
Give me the teeth, Bogan.
Bogan, please give me the teeth. Give me the teeth, please. And Fenris has always been into strange things, like Miriam. Hmm? What?
He is delightfully strange, and I want to give him a hug.
Me too.
I want to hold gentle, like Hamburg were. But also smooch.
Yeah, I would
Hayden
smooch a Miriam.
really want to kiss Mary.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm attracted to so many of my friends' characters, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I used to be attracted to Quintus, not so much anymore. Like, he's still himbo love,
Adjacent.
but also, yeah.
He's himbo adjacent.
Yeah. But Miriam is just lovely.
He's delightful.
And I would
His
love
player is
I would love
okay.
himbish.
Himbish. Himbish. He is a bish, though.
Hmm? Dare I say slay?
I love that your, like, Quintus laugh is kind of the Count from Sesame
Don't
Street.
do this to me! I was thinking that! Stop it!
Cause bitch, I know you! It's that, but in your
you want to
himbo
talk
voice.
about knowing people. You want to talk about knowing people.
I
Listen.
love that you know me so well.
I know you too. I know
Yeah?
you so well.
How do you know me so
Ooh.
well, Braden Boo? Tell the chat.
Cause we, well, Hayden's gonna, wait, like literally? Can I? Is that allowed?
What was it even about?
It was about, I was like,
Text me. 'Cause
you
I
were
don't
talking,
remember.
we were talking about the song and the young Rory. And then I was like, herder,
You know what?
am I allowed?
No.
I mean, it's
no,
not.
because,
I'm not. Yeah.
Because I haven't talked about that yet. So you
That's
guys can
fair.
just, you know, think about
I mean,
whatever
what
it is
was
that
I
Braden
talking
said.
about?
Exactly. So anyway,
Anyway,
the hot
I know
goss.
Hayden really well.
Braden fucking read me like a
Like a
goddamn book.
Like a pamphlet.
Hey Claire, I'll text you after stream.
I was like, yep. I can see the writing on the wall.
Yeah.
The handwriting's pretty good.
Hey, I'm just flattered that my homies know me so well.
Yeah, man. I mean, there have been many a time you've called me out very accurately.
It's true.
So
but
I
it's 'cause
wouldn't say
love
it's not a
you.
two-way street. Yeah.
The thing is, I'm like,
Fucking-
we text entirely too much to not know each other so well.
Yeah, we just...
I wouldn't say
talk,
we
and
text
also-
too much, but we text
We
enough.
we also share the same brain cell, and like, we
Yeah.
really... It's very a la the Fates in Hercules, where it rolls under, like, couch and stuff, so we very often share the same brain cell with brain matter from the other person. So there might be a little bit of, like, contamination there, but, like, at this point...
There's some cat hair on it, but I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, it's... I mean, I used to be allergic to cats.
Me too.
When I
I
was
used
born
to
into a
break out
house-
in hives and get the shakes, and it was bad.
Yeah. I was born into a house that had 9 cats at the time.
Oh my god.
So, fun fact, I think I told you this already, but my turbinates are permanently swollen because of that.
You did tell
'Cause
me.
my allergies were just so bad that they hit maximum allergy and never
Oh.
came down. So, breathing is hard.
Oof. I am sorry. That sounds
As
painful.
it's kind of funny as a voice actor how little oxygen I get. Although I guess that makes sense with how little like, if you hear me talk and then think about how little oxygen probably gets to my brain, I think that justifies a lot of the things I do. Like, give me teeth, please.
Give me teeth. I mean, I was talking to my mom the other day, and she's like, yeah, you tried to come out the wrong way.
Dude, my mom was allergic to me!
Wait, what?
Yeah, she went into hypertoxemia, and so I literally had to come early.
Holy shit.
Yeah! And it was a C-section, so I joked that I was removed like a tumor. You know, as you do.
That is insane.
And it really helps with my lovely mother-daughter relationship to be like, you've been allergic to me since day one!
Oh my god. No, I just was flipped around.
Oh shit.
I was flipped the wrong way, and then I got stuck for a
That's not
while and
good.
almost died.
Oh my god.
Right?
Hayden?
What? I didn't. I'm still
So
here.
typical. That's like you eating pineapple now.
I did
What?
have pineapple the other night. It was cooked, but probably not as cooked as it should have been. But the thing is,
what was it? Was it worth it?
oh, it was so fucking worth it. It was delicious. I got pizza with my bestie, and she and her husband were just like, they both looked at me. They're like, Hayden, Alejandro's not here. You can have pineapple. And I was like, I guess we're getting pineapple
That's
pizza.
bad. That's so bad.
No, it's not. My wifey just,
Enablers, absolutely.
my wifey just knows how to treat me right.
Oh my god, I'm shaking. I mean, I'm the one who bought you fucking
You bought
pineapple
me pineapple
PJs.
pajamas, but you also didn't feed me pineapple. Whereas
I'm
Rachel's
more
like,
of like,
here you go.
I'm that friend who will buy you pineapple earrings and like things to wear that are like, haha, I'm allergic to the thing I'm wearing.
Yep.
Not like, here, let me eat the thing I'm allergic to. Man, why am I so itchy? There's this great, I've gotta send it, if I saved it, I've gotta send it to you on TikTok. It's this little boy, and his mom is like, okay, be honest with me. You know you're allergic to boiled eggs. Did you have a boiled egg? And he's like, no, I didn't. I swear, I didn't. However, right next to him, you can see the remnants of a blue boiled egg. Not only, so it's like a blue boiled egg, yeah. And his mouth is like dyed blue from the egg. And so he's like, Mommy, I swear I didn't. And she's like, okay, I'm going to be honest with you. Try one more time. I'm going to ask you one more. He's like, well, I did by accident. Because I found some and I had them. And oh to be the child's definition of an accident. So good.
I accidentally reached for it.
But like
put
his
it
mouth
in
was
my mouth.
his mouth was just dyed blue. And so I can just imagine like Alejandro being like, Hayden, did you eat pineapple? And you being like, no, with like a piece of like dyed pineapple and like a Kool-Aid mouth situation going on.
Yeah. See, the thing about that is, this is gonna, on the off chance that this procedure goes horribly wrong and I lose my voice forever, I'm gonna eat so much pineapple.
I'm knocking so much wood right now. I don't know if you can hear, but like my whole desk next to me is wood.
No.
So knock on wood that does not happen.
I'm just gonna take a bite out of pineapple, the spiky outers and everything.
Why? Yeah.
Cause
see,
I'm choosing to live my truth.
Listen, if you wanted to go out in style, get a pina colada or something. But like, come
But there's
on
not
now.
enough pineapple in that to really make a difference.
See, at Florida Ren Fair, they make a pina colada in a pineapple. So
that's pretty great.
I might be approaching from that point of view.
Well, I guess I gotta go to Florida Ren Fair to really go out in style.
Oh no, it sounds like you won't be going out in style anytime soon. Because why would you?
I'll run away from you.
First of all,
I'll do it. I'll run away from you and go eat the pineapple.
No, first of all, I'm going off the presumption of you would not step foot in Florida unless you had to visit family, and your family is so far from the Renaissance Fair, like where it's held every year, so I assume you'd be safe.
I can make it work. My in-laws don't know that I'm allergic to pineapple.
Oh, no.
They don't know. Actually, I think my father-in-law does, but that's fine. Because he also is allergic to pineapple and eats it anyway.
I'm also kind of just excited in the sense of for when you and Alejandro are picking a wedding cake. And like he's like, are there any flavors you want to try? And you're like, yeah, pineapple upside down cake. And he's like,
I actually don't
do you
like
want to be married?
We're already married. He's already locked into this shit.
It's true.
He chose
That's
this.
fair. Yeah.
He has no one to blame but
Sorry
himself.
if I randomly just like don't respond to something you're saying. My headphones are like on such low battery, but we're so close to ending stream.
It's okay, we're almost done. I'm gonna finish this scene.
I'm like, okay, I'm hoping it won't run out of battery, but a little secret. I know Aaron's probably in chat, and it might be embarrassing to, oh well, I see him in chat, oh well. But when we were playing Tarkov, my headphones were on low battery, but I still wanted to play with him. And so I had my power cord on my desk, and I had my head leaned with the headphone plugged in while we were playing. It was really...
Oh, you're so cute.
I forget to charge it at night. And I don't have my other headphones with me in Florida because I left them in Atlanta because I'm stinky.
I mean, you're talking to the bitch who bought a new pair of Raycons because theirs died in the airport while they were on an 8-hour layover.
I have done that, though. I have done that.
So what I'm saying is that I understand.
I need my headphones. And it makes it so much harder, to heckin' play D&d and stuff. Cause, well, I don't charge my phone either, Pyron. I constantly forget to charge my phone. But that's not the point in this conversation. Oh, what was I saying? Because they're over the head, they're like the cute little Razer cat headphones, because I was influenced.
You are an influencer. Anyway.
Well, I don't know about that. But
smash burger or beef? You've had beef and broccoli a lot, so I'm gonna support you in getting a smash burger.
I mean, I didn't know you had beef and broccoli that much, so I would say smash burger as well. Also, nothing wrong with a smash.
Smash your burger? Question mark? I don't know. Anyway, on that note,
smash your buns.
There you go. Did it. Yeah, Raven, I'll do that as soon as I end. Thank you for reminding me.
Comes close to our final.
Yeah, that's it for potion permit from us. Just because we wanna try out some different games. And so to give you guys a little idea of what's gonna be happening, Braden and I gotta figure out on our end how Wednesday streams are gonna work. We'll keep you guys posted. But yeah, Samsoni, I'll message you it as well. Because on the 27th, I am, for those of you who haven't heard me talk about it, because I've been talking about it a lot because I'm so nervous, hence me kind of talking about it a lot, because it's like, it's all that's in my brain.
Yeah.
I'm going into surgery on the 27th. It's a small procedure. It's very quick. It's only going to take like 30 to 40 minutes, depending what they find in there. But I'm having a cyst removed from my throat that has been bothering me. That's been the source of my health problems lately. I am going to be recovering for 3 weeks minimum. So I'm going to be away for a while. I'll still be at the D&d streams. I won't be talking, but I will be present. But I won't be able to stream with you guys on Wednesdays anymore, starting the, after the 27th. So we'll keep you guys posted about what we're gonna do, but we're gonna play some one-off games here and there in the meantime.
Please still come and hang out.
Yeah, no, I'll be doing nothing else. So Braden and I will let you guys know once we've figured out how we're gonna handle Wednesday streams. But until then, we love you guys very, very much, and thank you guys for coming on this potion to permit journey with me, with both of us. And heckin', I'll probably play this game in my off time every once in a while, just because it is very cute. But we want to play something else.
Yeah, maybe do some stuff, dismantle some bombs, do some backflips, what have you. We'll
look at what we want to play. There's some stuff that I have in mind, so I'll talk to you about it after stream. But yeah, all right. Well, that is it for us, and we love you guys very much. All right.
Adi toast.
You are loved and appreciated. All right. All right, and let's find somebody to raid.
I'm looking at my Twitcheroo and seeing who we could raid-a-roo.
Ooh, my friend, I kind of want to raid. I saw them immediately. My wonderful friend, Hiragi Yu, they're doing some art. They're a VTuber friend of mine. They do a lot of ASMR streams. They're a voice actor. And Yu is a fellow non-binary, and they're absolutely delightful. If any of you guys saw the stream that I did with my friend Roy Zoga before he went on hiatus, you'd have seen Yu there. So go say hi to Yu. They're absolutely delightful. So go give them some snuggles. They're cute and they're really funny. You too, all cute. Yeah, so
we'll see you and you later.
Yeah.
Ba-dun-dun.
Ba-dum-bum-bum. So get in there, you cuties, and we'll see you tomorrow for Princess.
Woo!
Woo!
Of the apocalypse.
Aw, with the feet. That's so cute. We'll apocalypse you tomorrow. And we raiding. And they should be...